our ship for the evening. Okay, the Kestral. This is the Kestral B, right? Kestral not fed. Okay, we're gonna rename this. I like this one. I like calling it the Transistor. Kind of looks like the Transistor, and probably needs an R. The Transistor also works. Okay, so I always like to start off with a little discussion about the ship that we are playing with. So this is, as I said, this is the Kestral B. It's a pretty good ship. I don't know if I would quite put it in like the top 25%, but I would definitely put this ship above average. We have shields, engines, oxygen. Love me some oxygen. Level 4 weapons with 4 basic lasers. Medbay, piloting, sensors, and doors. We have 4 starting crews, 2 humans. That's what they give us, a Zoltan and a Mantis, and we, as I said, we start with 4 basic lasers, no augments. So the real strength of the ship comes from pretty absurd weapon system to start out with. We have these 4 basic lasers. They will fire 4 projectiles. Essentially, we could actually deal with 3 shielded ships with this weapon setup, right? Like, at least we're dealing damage through 3 shielded ships. That's very strong. They also fire at 10 seconds. Since we have them manned, that will reduce their time to 9 seconds. So we're going to fire pretty quick strikes of weapons against enemy ships. So we should be able to, in the first couple sectors, take down their weapon systems before we take damage or take minimum amounts of damage. Furthermore, having 4 individual weapons, we will train who's ever on weapons very fast. Each instance of firing a weapon is how they'll get experience, so every single volley they're getting 4 experience. It won't take long to have a fully trained weapons person, and as I said, we're already firing at 9 seconds. Once we start approaching, 8, 7 seconds, again, just really taking out ships' weapons before they're even a threat to us. So let's see, we also have 4 starting crew. That's really fantastic. We do have 2 outside human crew. We have the Zoltan and the Mantis. Pretty decent, not really amazing blue options. That's probably the biggest hit against this ship, is that it does not particularly have great blue options. Crew kills are a little bit tricky with our current setup starting wise. Zoltans and Mantis and humans don't have a lot of blue options, unlike, say, rocks and NGs. But we actually have a really good thing of venting. We have venting. Most of the rooms aren't particularly far away from an outside door. And we have actually this sort of circular pattern here, so even hacks don't really disrupt the ship too much. So let's begin. Once again, the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for your journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. So what we're going to do, though, right off the start, though, is we're going to move the crew around just a little bit. It's not going to be specifically ideal, but it is what we're going to do, and I'll explain why. 1, I don't like the Zoltan in weapons. Even though we have pretty quick weapon systems, you notice the Zoltan kind of depowers systems when it walks through if you don't have a bar floating. So that can cause problems with stuff accidentally becoming depowered, like that. So we walk them through shields into the med bay, and our shield bubble goes offline. So that's why I don't like Zoltans and shields. And it's a little bad that they're going to walk through that way, but we need them on this side of the ship anyways. I like our Mantis to deal with borders. So I don't like them normally on doors, because doors are going to hold the borders back. But my other option is to put Mantis in weapons, and again, that ties them to one of the 3 key systems: piloting 1, engines 2, weapons 3, so I don't like that. And furthermore, the Zoltan gives us a power bar, so indoors, that doesn't make use of that. So let's go ahead, we're going to save positions. And let's see what we have in this sector now. While I normally say let's get shields 2, we really just need shields 2. 4 projectiles is, again, really strong for most of the early fights that we're going to be coming across. So we just need to get that second shield online, and we should be good. Hey, Riot Blob, how's it going? Welcome aboard, Riot Blob. How are you? Alright, so we got this Ada civilian ship. Nice. Got a chance at double rewards here. Alright, so they decided not to have shields. That's cool. We all make interesting life choices now and then. Personally, I prefer having shields, but, you know, maybe they're just trying things out. Since we're not going to get bored, we're going to go ahead and move the Mantis to shields. Hopefully we can get a volley off and just take down their weapon system. This is a 2-power charge laser. This will be a Lato. While Lato looks just like an Artemis, there's no way this ship has a 4-power weapon system. At least I really don't think it could have a 4-powered weapon system. Oh, well, I guess we don't get to find out because we got that sweet, sweet evasion. Nice. Like it. Good, simple fight. Take no damage. 8 scrap. Contact that civilian ship. Another 17 scrap. 25. So we're halfway to our second shield bubble. Do like that. You can be the Zoltan. Zoltan's green. I know you like broccoli. Was you the one who liked broccoli? So, yeah, that's how that works, apparently. Makes sense. Feels powerful. Alright, go ahead and remember to move our Mantis back. Okay, since I'm really in on getting the shields, I'm going to go ahead and just buy a buffer point in shields. Like I said, it's really the only thing we want to, and I'm really not keen on buying anything at a store. Hey, okay, so coming into the other side of the beacon, we have some pirates. Chance at double rewards again, really nice. Zoltan shields, that's super gross. Okay. Manning shields here doesn't actually matter for us because they have an ion weapon and a missile. So the ion weapon is just going to keep taking down the shields. So powering it, we can't even train shields for the Mantis. So it's going to sort of just be there for helpful repairs. Zoltan ships in Sector 1 are pretty gross. Even though we do have a good weapon system, it's going to take 5 shots minimum before this comes down. Particularly if they evade 3 of those shots. Wow, at least we keep dodging missiles. Apparently this is the high evasion seed. As far as I know, there are no actual seeds in FTL. Okay, and missile, empty room, satisfactory. Okay, actually, let's put the Mantis on door or sensors and we can see into the enemy ship here. And we got 2 humans. All right. So I need to do 3 damage to take both weapons offline here. 1 for this, 1 for that, and then 1 because it's going to get absorbed by the shields. All right, and that's exactly what we got. Wow, another missile dodge. Really great. Speaking of evasion, so we're just going to hit them in shields. So 1, this will take the shields down. 2, this will pull the pilot. So that's how we're going to get their evasion really low. And since our weapons fire fast, we don't have to delay, like, see if they get the missile system up in time. Because sometimes it's actually a good idea to wait firing until they actually get the repairs completed. Because unless you use a fire weapon, hitting a system that they're repairing doesn't slow down or stop that repair. It keeps continuing. Let's contact that civilian ship. Wow, speaking of fire weapons. They respond, "It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright and I'd like to help you like you helped me." 7 scrap and a fire beam. Okay, so fire beam is kind of interesting. We're not going to get it online right now. I don't think we get it online right now. So the fire beam does enable us to get like crew kills, but early on most ships aren't going to have like a lot of hull for us to play through, and putting this weapon online does drop me to 3 projectiles, plus it doubles our time waiting for our weapons to fire. So you can either reduce your weapons that you're going to fire, chance to get some crew kills, or just stick with the current safer setup. If you're going for crew kills and get extra bonus in scrap, I could see putting the fire beam online. I typically play super safe. Do I want to go to the store and sell the fire beam? I mean, it's a possibility. I don't think so. I don't think there's nothing really else we need at the store right now. Let's wait until we get later into a sector. And again, really want to use that scrap for... Come on! More Zoltan shields. Okay, we're going to attack the Slaver Scum here. We have a chance at free crew. I don't know if we'll actually take crew here. Typically, these ships will offer a crew to save their lives. Actually is worth putting on shields. But we do have 4 crew out. Like 5 is sort of the bare minimum that you want to have, elsewise there's a lot of other problems. Yeah, I like it hitting the weapons. Okay, that was a good evasion. We need all 3 of these shots to hit to take their weapon system offline. Did not take their weapon system offline. Okay, weapons back up. Again, we'll move Mantis to help here. Okay, this is really bad that we keep getting hit in the weapons. Alright, we're going to move you shields, and you're going to move here, and wow, we just got hit weapons 3rd time? Okay, we're just going to vent it because I can't really do repairs. Double fires is really difficult for a crew to put out. We'll let them heal. I really needed those shots to hit. Okay, let's go ahead and close that up. Wait for Exogen to return, and then we'll again try to do some repairs. We might just jump from here. Okay, at least we can vent that. Wow, after having such really nice evasion beforehand, we're not getting any right now. Okay, at least we got the mini beam offline. Okay, let's move the Zoltan back because they're about to fire. I want all the evasion I can get. Okay, that's at least got some evasion. Alright, no point in firing the single shot right now. I'm going to wait for our weapon system to come back online. Max weapons. Do I wait for 4? Okay. We surrender, take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyways. And they're giving us a human. Do I want a human? So I won't get any scrap from this fight, which I kind of want scrap from it. A human doesn't give me any more blue options than what I already have. I guess it helps with repair. Humans are still worth about 45 scrap. It'll free up my Mantis. This is probably... Yeah, let's go ahead. Worst case scenario is I just have somebody else to do repair since I was sort of using the Mantis for that. And we'll put the human on doors. We'll put the Mantis on shields. Can't close my doors until they're fixed. Ideally, like, an NG would be an auto pickup, a rock would have been an auto pickup. So we got the human there, human for repairs, Mantis to deal with borders. Yeah, I can't even go to the store now. If I wanted to, it would be a dive. That's alright. It's just nasty getting continuously hit in the weapon. Small space station appears to be abandoned. Let's go ahead and examine it. Scrap the machinery. 8 scrap, okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the shield bubble. And we'll go ahead and get that online. We can just toggle off the oxygen to bring up our other weapon systems. This is going to make fights a lot safer for us. And again, we're really well set on weapons right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that the maximum amount in the sector? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So we can go ahead and path this way. And now we're just going to build up some scrap, buy at least 1 power bar. Attempt to download the data stores or skip this fight. I really can't see the weapon that it has. Let's go ahead and attempt to download the data stores. There's a chance we get nothing, but at least we get some scrap and the map. Okay. Alright, so at least we got 2 active jumps. Always good to maximize all your jumps in a sector. Each one is an opportunity to get scrap. With scrap you can improve your ship, unless you're doing some sort of meme runs. Let's go ahead and defend that outpost. Chance at double rewards here. Bit sketchy. We don't know what drone they have. They do have a mini beam though, so we're in relatively good shape, hopefully. Alright, so they got 2 beam drones. That means we cannot be hurt. Well, let's sort of suss out what the situation is on the ship there. They have 3 humans. Okay. And level 1 oxygen. I honestly don't know if I could get like a crew kill here by just targeting their oxygen systems when they get it repaired. I also only need 1 shield for this. But we can go ahead and give it a try. It's always good to like get crew kills when available. Crew kills have a give out more scrap. You also have a chance at free items. What we're really hoping for is to start a fire. I don't know if we actually have a low chance. Okay, we have a very low chance of fires. It's a 10% chance. If we start a fire in O2, then it drains the oxygen from that room very quickly, and it's going to make repairs that much more difficult for them to compete. Okay, 2 shots. Let's trying to minimize the damage to the actual hull of the ship. We can see that's actually already starting to turn pink now. Plus, this is good for science sake. I should keep an eye on this run to see, like, in the future if I'll be able to just go, okay, they have this much hull and 1 human repairing it. Can't get the job done. Okay, well, there's the fire we were sort of hoping for. Got 2 crew working on it. Unfortunately, we're able to put that out pretty quickly. Okay, it really needs to be like out of oxygen quickly. I'm hoping it drains from this room pretty fast, though they do have 1 full health crew member. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to get the crew kill here. That was a fun attempt, I suppose. Alright, so we got the oxygen out of that room. But unfortunately, he's going to get it repaired. And then someone else is going to probably try and come and get repairs. Come on, don't get the fix, don't get the fix. Alright, he died. That reset the repairs. So we actually do get a crew kill here. Wow, so that fire helped out. Weakened the crew enough, and we get bonus scrap for that. So 2 missiles, 1 drone, 20 scrap. See, it was absolutely worth the just a little bit of patience, and we get some bonus scrap. 48. Let's go ahead and buy that power bar. Do I want a second power bar? Kind of okay toggling oxygen on and off. I could get level 3 engines versus the power bar. Let's go ahead and just do that. Return our crew back to their starting positions, and let's go check out this distress. Alright, we have a single life form. Let's go down and investigate. It's always the first option, investigating, is always 100% safe. What you need to hear is if their mental stability is in question or not. We find a lone survivor, nothing about their mental state being in question, so let's invite them to join our crew or take them home to a nearby planet in the system. We could get scrap for this. I still would like a rock or an NG for some more blue options. That would help deal with borders more so than just some unknown scrap reward. Let's go ahead and invite them to join our crew. We got Charlie the Mantis, the Fire'n Mantis. Okay, well, gonna put Charlie on sensors because we have this human here on weapons and they're almost fully trained. And again, we don't want Mantis on specialty systems so they can go fight borders for us. Really nice having two Mantis. It makes a lot of boarding events safe for us. It just makes them a lot easier since they are the second best fighters in the game. I would put the crystals ahead of them on that particular tier list, though the enemy AI doesn't typically use crystals well. Alright, damaged and dilapidated station. This means that this is a potential disease event that will not actually be safe if you have a clone bay. So clone bay gives you quite a few blue options. That's why I sort of prefer it over a med bay. Then the ability to just wantonly kill off my crew. Don't want to risk any crew here, though. I will not get them back, so we'll just scrap it for scrap. 20 scrap. And we'll buy a power bar. No point in really hoarding right now. Not looking for anything. And we jump to the exit. Important we stay above that line. Don't want to dive in Sector 1. It's not really worth the risk. These are pretty low scrap rewards, even though we are armed to the teeth. Small NG research vessel is trying to fend off a Mantis ship. You move into a gauge, but after a quick scan of your ship, the Mantis ship retreats. The NGs offer a drone schematic as thanks for your arrival. So we got an anti-personnel drone and 9 scrap. It's pretty nice. I think that's like, is that like 30-something scrap? Pretty decent reward. Let's go ahead and next sector, and now we sort of get to look at the layout of the land. Alright. I'm probably going to go pirate controlled here. Pirate control, I just want scrap for fights. I'm not specifically looking for improvements because our weapon system is pretty well set for the first 2 sectors. But we do have to be keep an eye on our current weapon system set because eventually it does start getting outclassed in later sectors. And that can be a concern if we don't find a weapon in time. Also, I want to take it because it looks like we have this core of green sectors in the middle, which typically gives us a lot less scrap. I kind of want to end it on this beacon here. It will sort of determine whether we want to go to this red sector or not. There's like a lot of red sectors I probably would want to avoid. So we'll get this for some early scrap, bounce around here for ship improvements, make a determination where we go through here, and then go on to the Sector 8, the last stand. Alright, pirate sectors are sort of known for having slaver ships, so if you're low on crew, which is not the case for us, you can pick up more. We actually have a problem with crew now, though, so more crew is sort of redundant, right? They don't give us additional blue options of picking up more humans, more mantis, and the like. Well, I probably might pick up an NG. If we run into slaver ships that start offering crew, we're just going to start turning them down. Mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Let us respond. It seems reasonably equipped. A freighter carrying a shipment of goods is a week late. The fools flew through a pirate-filled... Who flies through a pirate-filled sector? Never see me doing something like that. Less incompetent captain to investigate. I am definitely a captain. I will accept. And they will give us a quest marker. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it looks like we could get 12 jumps out of the sector without too much of a problem. Now we know that's not a store. We do have to eventually keep an eye out, and that's a dead end. I don't really want to path up this way. Let's go to the guaranteed distress and see what's what. Single life form. Hey, we've seen this before. Let's investigate. All right, they've been here many years and we noticed the difference. He looks healthy, but the mental state is questionable. All right. Again, if you have, I think if you have a med bay, this has a safe option here, but, or a clone bay, we have a safe option. We do not, so we leave the madman to their ravings. It's not worth the risk. That's a store and I only have 20 scrap. Is there, okay, so where does this store kind of connect to? So here's the Rebel Pursuit. 1, 2. Might be able to get 2 jumps. We go 1, 2, 3, and then sort of hop over this if we get enough scrap. We do have some items to sell. Maybe that's 1, 2, 3. Now that should be fine, right? We do 1, 2, 3, then we pick up this jump, and we can go back to the rest of the sector. Sell our 2 items. And improve the quality of our ship. Give away 2 missiles for 3 drones. Drones are more expensive. We're pretty light on drones. Missiles are typically better for trading value. Normally in amounts of 5, so this does put us below the 10 threshold, but that's okay. Like I said, drones can be tough to come by, particularly, and are normally more expensive to buy from stores. All right, aid a civilian ship. We've had a lot of double rewards, so that's really nice. Getting good scrap early is really beneficial to getting a run together. Okay, so we see they have a basic laser, and then they have a bomb of some sort. They do not have a teleporter, but they do have a med bay. So we want to take this weapon system out. I don't know what that is. That could be something like a firebomb, which would be really gross. Just firebombs are irksome to deal with. Speaking of dealing with fires. All right. Alright, we got the crew kill. Well, we killed a crew member. Not going to get a crew kill here. They have a med bay, and I don't really have any other way to, aside from shooting them a lot. So, shooting crew, we have 14 scrap, and I don't know why I would decline their request. Welcome aboard, Jose. Okay, well, we got Team Mantis now. That's fantastic. 3 Mantis. We're really good with dealing with borders now. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so damaging crew with weapons. Each damage your weapon normally deals. Making sure that's the store, not a hidden point behind it. It deals that times 15 to the crew. So you essentially will be doing 7 hull damage to shoot up a crew member. Okay, hacking, clone bay, crew teleporter. And more crew, which I don't need. Okay, so we're going to sell the anti-personnel. Don't want a drone system. Hacking is good. Which I can't afford it right now. That's alright. Yeah, we're going to pass on all these things right now, aside from the fact we just can't afford them. Well, no, that's the main thing. I can't afford hacking, even if I sell this for 25 scrap. That only gives us 276. I don't want to actually sell off another laser. I'm also inclined to just not sell it right now. We can potentially transition into a fire beam setup for additional crew kills, so we will buy all the fuel. We're a little bit low. I normally like about 14 fuel, because running out is terrible. Good, decent amount of hull, as long as we're staying around 23, 24. There are lots of events that heal your hull, and you want to make the most of them by keeping your hull not always at max. So again, we're fine toggling the power bars. We're okay weapon system wise. Let us continue. So the systems we do hopefully want to buy, hacking is a fantastic system. Always try and get hacking. Cloaking and mind control are probably the best. Drones, if you get a defense drone, is sort of okay. But normally pretty well shunned. And teleporter is if you're in a desperate situation. Though with double Mantis, I mean, that's pretty good. It's only going to be a 2-person teleporter. Alright, so we got a basic laser and a missile. We will shoot them in the weapons. And we're also in an asteroid field. Let's go ahead and maximize that evasion. Hopefully drop their weapons. And there we go. Alright, we can go ahead and turn on the oxygen again. We only need the evasion actually while we're being shot at, so on harder modes, if you're really scrimped on like eating scrap, if you're low on scrap, this is a way to, you know, save 20-25 scrap early on. Now they have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait to see how much damage the fire actually deals with them and if they're in range for a potential crew kill. Okay, so 63 health and looks like 66 health. So that is 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can try. Okay, well, take everything we have. Let's both forget this happened. So they're offering me 6 missiles, 2 drone parts, 20 scrap, which is the reward, and a defense drone Mark 1, which is 25 scrap. So this is a 45 scrap reward here. I think we take the offer. Getting a crew kill, it's unlikely that they're going to give us anything better. It's almost always best to take it when they offer free items. Almost always. There will be exceptions. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. Even though it says misses, you actually cannot train once a fight is over in the asteroid field. While dodging the asteroids during the actual fight will count. Not so when the fight is over. So no cheesing there. 1, 2, 3. Let's figure out how many jumps we have. We have 1 jump, a second one, a third one, a fourth, maybe 5. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5 if we don't have it, 5 here, and then hit the exit. So let's path that way. Okay, mercenaries are swarming the galaxy right now, knowing that their less than legal services are in demand. Okay, so we see they don't have any additional systems, you know, just piloting O2 shields, so we just have to worry about the weapons. This is a burst laser 1, this is a basic laser, 3 powered weapon systems. We have 2 shields, relatively safe. All 3 of the shots have to hit for us to take damage, and then they will slightly start desyncing. So scouting the sector, we're way too late in the sector for this to be really worth anything. We could squeeze extra jumps out of this, but we have no way of knowing that we'll actually get more scrap, right? Like, we don't have... If we knew, like, if we already knew what the map layout was and we knew, like, this would get us 2 extra, like, fights for more scrap, this is a possibility, but we're going to miss out the scrap of fighting this ship as well as the payment of 12 scrap here. So we're just going to fight them. We got a human and a rock. Okay. So first we do have to take down their weapon systems because we are in danger of taking damage from it. I just need to deal 1 damage to it. Out of curiosity. Oh no, they have elevated oxygen. Okay, so not a chance for a crew kill here. They don't really have the hull for it, and is actually gonna. The rock is gonna be kind of difficult to kill off. They offer some goods if you don't destroy their ship. 3 fuel. I mean, we're light on fuel, not enough to take that pretty terrible offer. Okay, so we still got 3 fuel. Oh, 13 scrap. That's the stuff. Okay, so like I said, we're sort of kind of looking for a system, better weapons to transition from. Hey, how's it going? Is it a Feculator? Well, you've arrived. It's pretty early in the run. We're in Sector 2. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Let's go ahead and search for the ship. You find a pirate ship damaged and abandoned, you salvage what you can. So 21 scrap and defense drone Mark II. Okay, so that goes nicely with our defense Mark I in storage. 1 and 2. Okay, the merchant ship. You find severely damaged ship floating among some debris. The crew hails you. I can't believe that cheap bastard sent someone after us. I thought we would freeze to death. If you help us complete our delivery, we'll share the reward and join your crew. Promise to deliver the cargo and ask if anyone would be interested in joining our crew. Yeah, we've had a lot of take the cargo, but drop them off at a nearby station. Okay, let me double check the rewards here because, as you pointed out, I'm really not interested in any more crew right now. So what are my kind of options here? Station responds, no. Merchants investigating, okay. Oh my gosh, there are like a million different things. There's so many potential options here. Alright, let's see. So you find small resource station, discover that it's putting out distress. No, that's actually not it. There's multiple indications. Wow, there's 8 of those. You find the small, you find you find severely damaged ship floating in space. Okay, so take the cargo, we investigate the cargo, get a quest marker, get a weapon, or receive a random amount of resources. Let's take the cargo and drop them off. 7 crew is like a ridiculous amount of crew to have this early, so I'll just take a chance at reward and perhaps free weapons. Just general military supplies, 20 scrap. Not amazing. Not amazing. Alright, it would be a dive if we took another jump here, so we're not going to. We're sitting on about 116 scrap. That's quite a lot. I mean, 120 buys a weapon pre-igniter if you're so inclined. 150 buys you stealth, which is the most expensive thing. Find a small space station. It appears to be abandoned. Let's examine the station. No danger, but only 9 scrap. Alright, there we are, 125. Okay, Zoltan controlled or civilian sector. I really don't like my weapons dealing with a bunch of Zoltan shields. So let's go ahead and just hit up the civilian sector. So we're looking for a store. Store by... Need a little bit of fuel. Need to start switching away from our weapon systems. This is sort of the tricky part of this ship, is switching away from the starting weapons. Like, I mean, we've been pretty much overpowering ships, unless they get really disgusting evasion. But now we're going to start dealing with 2 shielded ships. They're going to start having higher evasion. So we can't really rely on just raw firepower as much. Still, 2 shields is pretty good for this sector. I mean, if you're a boarding ship, you might start thinking about 3 shields. Not the case with us. Do want to see if there's a store. So we want to try and get a look at as many points on this map as possible. Okay, got a chance to attack this ship. Does have cloaking. Okay. And it does have 2 shields, right? Is that just a heavy 1? That's a heavy 2. Wow, this ship is actually pretty scary. Where's the missile go? Okay, it's 1 damage Lato into the shields. Let's put the 4 crew to try and repair that. Yeah, that was actually about the worst place it could have hit us, because now we're vulnerable to this. Alright, yeah, took 2 damage. Going to shoot here, take out their evasion, hopefully, and that's going to make the rest of our shots more likely to hit. Okay, did take down their evasion. Our weapons fire fast enough, we might actually be able to get the second volley in before their cloak comes back online. Less likely now, because they just shot me in the weapons. Again, so we'll send this group over here to do repairs. At least we got our second shield online, so we're not going to take damage from this. Alright, and that actually timed out well for us. When dealing damage to enemy ships, their weapon systems, they're inclined to depower it by the least charged weapon. So since the missile had just fired, it was going to have a lot less, it was going to be less charged than this weapon. Oh, yeah, I kind of want my fourth laser online. Alright, what do I take down now? Do I take down cloaking, or do I take down shields? Let's do take down shields. So 3 shots, they might have a shield point buffer, so we're going to go ahead and fire double shots in. Again, we should have enough timing to get up a second round, and that time we will take out their cloaking, hopefully. Nice. Now, starting fires on oxygenless ships does actually serve a purpose. Very, very rarely it will deal damage to them, but it actually resets the repairs. While there's a fire, they cannot do repairs. Alright. So we got 12 scrap and a map. That's a bit unfortunate how deep those stores are, and that's our connection point. So here are all the fights for scrap. 3, 4. Okay, so I kind of want to take this beacon, hit the distress, take some of these fights, get to the store. We're going to have a lot of scrap by then. So let's go ahead and do some slight improvements. Let's go ahead and get level 4 engines. Just for some additional evasion. It's really important not to neglect engines and shields. Okay, so we have a Rebel Scout. They're going to run. That is a fairly substantial missile. Okay, but they don't have a shield. Now, when you're facing off against a drone, an AI ship like this, if they're not trying to run away when the fight starts, they will not ever attempt to run away. We just need to do 2 damage to this weapon system to guarantee that this missile goes offline. That is more than 2 damage. Okay, so now I want to take away its ability to run away. There we go. Okay, 2 fuel, 11 scrap. I was neglectful in healing up crew. Should have taken that for the jump. Counter a refugee ship drifting in space. We will hail them. Probably get a fight for it? No, they wish us to trade 2 fuel for 5 missiles. We're not using missiles. I'm low on fuel. Gonna have to decline that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here's the trick of we want to stay ahead of that rebel fleet. Okay, how about we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I like this. So instead of just taking all these combat jumps, we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we can hit this jump here and finish up with some more combats before the exit. I really could have planned this out earlier. It's tough to do it because I hadn't seen where the line was coming in. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that shot. Get 1 empty jump, get to the store, try and maximize what our ship can do. And then get to the exit here. Nope, we never draw straws. We never surrender our crew to slavers. Also, who has straws? Seriously. We have no emergency induction ports on our ship. They are forbidden. All right, we got a rock and a mantis. That's pretty interesting. And we can take damage from their weapon systems. So what I want to do is we're going to fire 3 shots at their weapon system. Maybe that's a bit too... Okay, let's fire 4 shots at their weapon systems. I have a small plan. We'll see if we get there. Okay, so we did take their weapon system offline. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fire 4 shots at their oxygen. Oh, they had level 2 oxygen. So what I was trying to do is if we were going for a crew kill, we wanted the Mantis to be doing new repairs because Mantis are terrible at repairs, but they were the pilot of the ship. So they were like the last member of crew that would even attempt to do a repair. Oh, that was a really good resist. So what we did is once a crew member sort of commits to doing a repair, they kind of lock into that, and so we were actually able to switch the crew to get the engine to try and do fixes. That's okay. The weapons are pretty desynced right now, so we have some opportunities here. It's just really tricky that doing damage to the hull. While, you know, not wanting to do too much damage to the hull. Oh, they got that fixed. That's kind of an issue. They probably actually don't have enough hull for this to work. Oh, and now they want to run away. I can't allow that. Alright, we're just going to have to destroy them. I don't want them to get a run away. Like, a couple nice evasions for them, and we're in trouble. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyways. Man, they are offering me an NG. That's interesting. Yeah, as long as it doesn't seek weapons, we should be fine. So NG gives me a ton of blue options. They're really fantastic at repairs. And those are all really good things. That's pretty much max crew already. And that fire kind of makes a crew kill more likely. Right? Because the Mantis is going to try to help put out the fire. It's going to fail miserably. It's not going to damage them, but it's going to suck out the oxygen. I'm also too scared of them running away. I like the blue options the NG gives us, plus the repairs, though. So I'm going to take it. Maybe if they weren't running away, I might have risked it. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and take their offer. Alright, we're going to head and put you on doors. Put the human on shields. They should train pretty quickly. That's the good thing that humans are good at. They train quickly. And then we'll just sort of have our Mantis kind of floating around. I guess, no, I could actually just put the Mantis on doors. Why not? I mean, I probably am not going to need 3 Mantis to deal with borders. One, two, three, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, okay, this should work. Oh, yeah, let's totally search along the stores and see if somebody will sell to us. Search friendly marketplace yields no results, but we do get 3 fuel, 25 scrap, and that's nice. We were running low on fuel. Remember to save positions. Let's go ahead off to that store. Alright, there's cloaking. We got drone control, which I don't want. Crew teleport, which I don't want. Heavy laser 2. That's pretty good, it's an interesting weapon here. So that's sort of like a disruptor of shields. This is what, you know, just deals damage to enemy ships. It can deal like 4 damage per volley. So sell that off too. The question is ship. Okay, so if I have 3 basic lasers, 1, 2, 3, And then I wanted that online too. I have to do 2 improvements. That leaves me with 78 scrap. Which that can buy the weapon, right? Okay, so let's go ahead, buy that. Let's put it online so I can see what all this looks like. I probably have to do that in the ship menu. Game's funny like that. Okay, I mean, that still gives me 4 projectiles, but that's a lot more damage. I mean, that's 3 more damage than any of my other previous weapons get. Do I actually want to get this basic laser online as well? That might be too greedy, and I'm a little low on power. Let's wait off. We can just do 2 and that. We're still running 4 projectiles. It should be okay. Plus, if any of these shots hit, the 2 damage, really strong. Now, it says possible effect, breach, fires, or stun. Heavy lasers actually have like a 30% chance of a breach and 30% chance of a fire. This is a heavy hitter for just absolutely destroying ships. So we're going to go ahead and sell off this basic laser. We don't need that. And we're going to buy up all the fuel, buy up a couple repairs, buy a power bar instead of getting that online. Do I want a second power bar? That's okay. All right, yeah, so we don't sell the basic laser. We can potentially get that online as well. Give us 3 projectiles setting up the heavy laser. I'm pretty okay with this. All right, and now we jump back this way and go along the top. Okay, well, they're gonna board us. They're gonna have a bad time. That is a lot of weapons. So we got a missile, we got a mini beam, chain laser looks like, and a heavy one. All right, well, they apparently are going to board into my sensors. I will allow it. It also only takes 13 seconds to charge, which is pretty fast, and it fires quickly. So let's go ahead. 2, got the breach, NG repairs, double mantis to help with repairs. All right, took the missile system down. That was sort of the important threat. Okay, well, this is interesting, right? So they cannot heal. They're at 9 health, so they only need 1 shot and they're dead. And let's see, what is their health situation at? 52, 51, rapidly decreasing. Okay, so their health's at 35. Oh, even better. Okay, they went into the room. That's really good. Now we're only going to be doing, hopefully, just damage to, like, we get double bang for a buck on our shots here. And their evasion's pretty much garbage. You're trying to run away, but we get the crew kill instead. Alright, well, I set up for a crew kill and we get 19 scrap in Sector 3. Oh well. Did you sneak in there even though you're healthy? Get back. And then try and steal a power bar. We'll kite the human in through. Hey, Tic Tac Foe. Thank you for the host. If you're not following Tic Tac Foe, go ahead and follow him. If you're already following him, you're fine. Tic Tac Foe is doing the Pentathlon, which is 5 indie games back to back, trying to complete them as fast as possible, and that is Spelunky, Necrodancer, Binding of Isaac. I know I'm missing 2. Gungeon. What's the third one? Oh, and Nuclear Throne. Oh my God, Crow, you missed some craziness. Hey, Dragon, how's it going? So I did a thing. Being healthy is not a crime. 0.3 of a second slow the world record. Wow. Hey, Elad. Back home from Irma. Wow. Oh, so did you have to evacuate? So I hope most things are standing, or all things are standing. I blame Elad's tactical sub. Okay, so let's go ahead and catch all you wonderful people on. We're in Sector 3. We're rocking the Kestral B as our starting ship. It starts with 4 basic lasers. We just picked up a heavy laser 2. We have a full crew. We have 8 total crew already. That's kind of absurd. True, I tactically subbed and... Oh, wow. I see. Distraction sub. And, oh, poor TTF. He has to actually type in the games himself. He doesn't have mods to do it for him. That could slow him down as well. Elad, thank you for the host. I can do that as well. Exclamation point. So if you like Crypto the Necrodancer, as I know you do, you should following Elad Difficult. He hosts Condor, which is Crypto the Necrodancer Online Racing League. They are amidst Season 6. So if you want to see people who are insanely good at an incredibly difficult game, I would totally recommend... Hey Roncley, would you like to be an NG? We have some humans. I have some Mantis as well. Oh, there's this cooldown effect. Okay. Alright, go ahead. We get Roncley's on board, and Tic-Tac-Foe. We just kind of go down the list. Nothing personal. Oh, Alien wants to be Steven. That's fine. I can do requests sometimes. Elad. We got Dragon. It's a Mantis. Spinach can also be a man. No, not dismiss. No. Who dismisses their crew? Every crew member is special. Oh, you wish to be a person? Okay, so you are not Dragon. And you can now be Dragon. Look at that. All good. Congratulations on being a person. Alright, you hail Rebel ship. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, because we'll be dead. But you get the point. They arm their weapons. Okay, so we got a mini beam. We got a heavy laser 1. That's not good enough to crack our 2 shields. We'll have to see if they have an offensive drone. That is a beam drone. Okay, so this ship cannot hurt us. You're not letting Eli steal my identity. No problem. Never let Eli steal your identity. They got a mid bay. They have 3 crew. Oh, they got this repair bot. Thank you for the follow, Spinach. So crew kill, probably not an option here. Wow, those are some sick dodges, yo. We have Equifax, we don't need Elad Fax. Oh, that was terribly timed by me. That was awful. I'm ashamed. Riot, blah, blah, riot. I don't think that's exactly how it works. Oh, wow, the miss shot just shooting your drone in the face. Hilarious. This is actually potentially a really bad fight for us if they decide to run. Because this is going to fix things really quickly. Why does Eli Charles not work here? As far as I know, according to Elad, Eli Charles doesn't work anywhere. He just, he corgis. He corgis hard, but he just corgis. That's a terrible offer. Wait, was that not a, like, that was like not a, like a Frank or Z thing? I think that was a better Twitch. So I couldn't do that. I did the best I could with Corgi Dirge. Corgi Dirge. Both the entities say they are you, which means no matter the results of the view, you are the world record. Oh, cool. Well, GG on the world record. That is always special when you get the world record. What? Suffocating my crew. That is horrible. Have you been listening to that Ron Khalid podcast of like conspiracy theories and whatnot? It's a terrible program. Full of just the worst kinds of lies imaginable. Okay, so we have a missile, we have a burst laser too, and we have boarders. So we do want to take their weapon system down to stop eating missiles. Okay, they boarded a Mantis there. Oh my gosh, they're attacking Dragon. Alright, so we're going to send in the greeting squad. Alright, we got a lovely breach. That's really good. It's unfortunate we can't actually see what their crew is doing because we're in the nebula. Oh, I was hoping for possibly a breach in the oxygen. So unfortunately, they're going to bring that missile online first because it's less power than this to get online. So we're just going to kill them. Gotta be ready to repair the artwork. Probably the safest place to be Elad. Well, Elad the NG, so we need the free roaming NG to do repairs. That's what you do. You fix things. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get that basic laser online. So we have 3 projectiles to help make sure our heavy laser shots land. It is technically, you actually don't want to be in the med bay because if the enemy ship hacks the med bay, then you kind of start dying. Okay, let's see. We've got burst laser 2, burst laser 1, and a basic laser. That is 5 projectiles. That's a lot of shots. They're going to board us. They are also going to have a fairly bad time. I'd rather be in the med bay than in space. Well, I mean, obviously. Okay, so let's take their weapon systems down a notch. Okay, ooh, we have a fire. Fires for us is very good. Okay, let's go ahead. Elad can do repairs. We can even get the some Mantis doing some fixes as well. Alright, okay, so they are terribly low on health. They can no longer repair their weapon systems. You're at 86 health. That's like a lot of health. Oh wow, you're going to try and put that out. Okay, we're going to wait for a second. See how low their health drops. Okay, they cannot do repairs. They're at 20 health. It means 2 damage kills that crew, and 2 damage kills that crew. So since they're not running away, we'll just try and get the heavy laser in. Want to minimize the hull damage here. Yeah, just kite right through that oxygenless environment. That's a really good plan. Okay, no more life signs remaining. We get fuel. We get 30 scrap. All right, everyone, that was a really good job. So I'm gonna heal up the crew. true. The medbay is actually, it is in space. Alright, so let's kind of figure out what our situation is. Is 3 greedy? 1, 2, 3. I mean, yeah, that's fine. If the exit is in a nebula such as this, it means there's absolutely no event here. I'd rather get some scrap from these jumps. We did a good job, so we get healed. Right, that's how it always works. Okay, I want to get to that storage cache. What kind of weapons do we got? Basic laser and double beam weapons. I mean, okay, so we can't take damage from this fight. So let's go ahead, knock out its evasion if possible. Now these AI ships are kind of annoying because their systems are actually considered to be manned. So they do have manned bonuses. So that's why their evasion always seems really high. Also makes sense because they don't have quite the same item pool. They don't need oxygen, for example. So the downs for this particular ship, though, is they can't repair breaches. So if you ever breach a system on these ships, they never get fixed. And they have to fix the breach before they can actually do any other repairs. Alright, 23 scrap, investigate that station. 4,411, that's nice. Good amount of fuel now. As I said before, those AI drones will only run if they were running from the start. Alright, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and reject your offer. They have a med bay, okay, and 3 crew. And kind of garbo weapons. But they got double NGs, so NGs are going to do repairs very quickly. Wow, safest spot on the ship. Alright, so we just need to dodge this, hopefully. There we go. These engines are going to do repairs way too fast to even really contemplate doing a crew kill with them, unless they decide to actually board us with one of the NGs. Apparently is not going to be the case. 8 missiles. That's like a lot of missiles. Really have no use for them right now, though. I mean, we have 27 missiles. That's it's not actually that's not a command, lad. But good try. Okay, so level 3 shields is next once we have 100 scrap. Hey, we have 100 scrap. Let's go ahead and hit the exit then. Yeah, as I said, nothing there, an exit on a nebula. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit the civilian sector. Alright, there's a store. We're not going to the store. Going to go ahead, map out the sector. Where? Okay, those are my 2 exit. Oh, that's gross. That's just a little bit gross. Okay, so we can hit the distress. Maybe work our way up the system a little bit. Bounce around here before exiting. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 jumps. 2, 3. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we won't get there in 5, but we'll hit up before we come down. Draw straws and send crew members. Oh, whoa! We never surrender our crew to slavers. Again, we don't have straws. We only have emergency induction ports. They do have cloaking and a glaive beam, and it looks like some puny little laser here. Okay, it's a basic laser. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean we're safe. The glaive beam deals 3 damage, so even if we have 2 shields up, we still get hit by it. But it's going to time pretty poorly with this weapon. But the cloaking is going to perhaps screw that up a little bit, or not. Okay, that's good. So this is going to fire at 10-second intervals. And this fires at like 25-second intervals, so it's going to be quite a while before they actually line up to deal us any damage. Alright, we got a fire starting. They can't cloak. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If it destroys, they all die anyways. We don't really have room for any more crew right now, so surrender is not an option. Now, if we have mind control, we could have some potential for really cool crew kills here. Not going to be the case. $36 scrap. Okay, we just need power bars. I didn't buy them when I actually did improvements. That's fine. Search among the store. See if someone will sell us. We get a drone. They have cloaking. Looks like an ion. Basic 1 and burst. Okay, that's a weapon system. Sure. You can, you know what, you can just chill out in the oxygen room, enjoy all the oxygen your little heart can... Actually, I don't think they have hearts. They're just made up of tiny nanos. So many projectiles. Wow, like, knew exactly where to be. We'll go ahead and have a visit with the Mantis repair crew as well. Okay, I do have to try and take out that weapon system. That was really bad misses. That was superiorly bad misses. Okay, they're gonna cloak before I can get a volley off. Didn't work, Zug Zug? Is that the engine noise? Oh, I didn't get that weapon up. That's kind of not good. Alright, so we took away their evasion. Since I was going to get to 2 volleys in before their next cloak, I opted to try and take their evasion down. So that means our shots will actually hit this time. Oh. Wow, that was all no misses. That was just everything hitting. Alright, and now we're safe. Ish. Okay, don't have to worry about the ion, don't have to worry about the other weapons, just have to get this repairs done. Alright. Okay, just need to wait. Alright. Oh, we caused a breach. They can't fix their shields now. 24 scrap. I think we're gonna have to heal a lot of people. All the peoples. Okay, we'll kite people through the room, heal about 5 at a time. We could do more. Alright. So this is why in hard mode it's really important to pick up, say, something like mind control, well, which wouldn't help in that fight, or hacking to reduce enemy evasion, guaranteeing shots hit. It's super strong. So that's sort of the next thing we're looking for. is just getting the system online. Four fuel for 3 drones. No, thank you. Okay, wow, what is with all the cloaking? Go ahead, attack the ship. If I read it correctly. Okay, a little bit dangerous. We do have 3 shields against 4 projectiles in the ion. I just need a couple nice evasions. Really just 1 evasion per volley and we should be okay. So try and take out their evasion here. Alright, they'll cloak before we get another volley off. Alright, now we can take out their weapon system. And take them out entirely. Okay, 31 scrap. Investigate the station. 14 additional scrap and a combat drone marked 1. Okay, well that's another 25 scrap. Okay, none of those have been stores. So we saw 1 store in the sector. Green sectors typically have like we'll have 2 to 3. So we kind of have to hope that there's another one here because we are running pretty low on hull. And this is a pulsar. Okay, Rebel Captain appears on the screen. I thought we had been doomed to backwater assignments. This is my chance to get back in the command's good graces. Charge the weapons. Okay, so it's a basic laser, Vulcan, and missile. Okay, you really need to dodge this. So the pulsar is going to do sort of ion damage to our shields and then a random system. If we don't have shields up, then it just hits 2 random systems. Our weapons are pretty fast, though. So what we're actually going to do is wait for the pulsar just to go off and then fire our weapons. We don't want to wait too long because the pulsar could affect our weapons, but essentially our shots will be sailing while it then hits our shields and hopefully takes down their weapon systems completely. It's possible. That's 4, 5, at least a 6 power weapon system, though. Provided we don't take a missile to the weapons. Alright, so there's the ion going off. We don't have to, like, stagger them or anything. We'll just fire them all at once. A lot of those miss, but we did have a fire, so that's pretty good. Go ahead, do repairs. Go ahead, turn on oxygen. So they ion our door system and their oxygen. Okay, that was a really good dodge. Kind of want that missile system down if you don't mind. I'm not gonna, I was about to say I'm not gonna try for something cute like while I'm in a pulsar, but I can't do anything right now. They just turned off my weapons. And they ion my weapons again. Oh, my shields are back online. Wow, I actually got in 2 repairs because I got ioned in the weapons back-to-back times. That's pretty gross. Okay. Did I get hit in the weapons again? No, I got hit in the sensors. Okay, so they looked like they were pretty low on health there. I don't think they're able to do repairs in this room. Let's see if they're low enough that this actually kills one. The day is yours. Show us honor by allowing us to leave with our lives. Accept their offer: 37 scrap, 5 fuel, and a glaive beam. Yeah, that's like 47 scrap. Or 44 scrap. We're gonna take the glaive beam. I will allow them to live. Plus 5 fuel, also really nice. Now we're just sort of waiting for the ion damage to stop hitting us so we can get out of here. Or at least not hit us in vital systems. So down here you see how it's actually keeping track of the ion damage. Every one of those is 5 seconds. Almost as good as a Vulcan. Yeah, some people think the Glaive is better than the Vulcan. Some crazy people. That's close enough. We are in trouble though, like we don't have a lot of hull left. And that's another missile system. So we can just kind of like die to missiles. It's a crappy way to go. I couldn't do any improvements while I was in the Pulsar, but we might just improve engines just to, again, try to increase evasion. Okay, decent volley. I took the Glaive down. Glaive is not the threat, it's this missile and just being chipped to death. Okay, it is a 1 damage missile system. Wow, there's 75% evasion. That's pretty bad. Okay, that's a good dodge for us. Another nice evasion. Missiles, man. Like, it's always frustrating when you just keep running into missile ships and you don't see a store. Alright, we actually took the missile offline. They're offering me 3 fuel and 16 scrap. That's a pretty terrible offer. I don't need more missiles. I'm okay on fuel. I just actually need to get to a store. Even if I accept this surrender... Ugh, I just moved my window. This missile could still hit us. If that's what its plan was. So, no, not going to accept surrender. Wow, that's a nice dodge. Alright. 2 fuel, 1 missile, and... or not, that's not even the right things. 2 missiles, 1 drone, 23 scrap. Alright, we got there. TTF needs a little TLC. Probably helps if I actually turn it on. Okay, so I know that neither of those are stores, so let's go ahead and try to improve our evasion somewhat. What do I actually have in storage? So I have 25, I have 47 scrap. I'm going to get at least 2 more jumps. I really have to focus more so on repairs than anything. Okay, oxygen levels at 100%. Let's go. Alright, so they don't have shields. It looks like a halberd and a heavy ion, if that's the case. We'd be at 100% safe. They have a bomb here, so if this bomb hits us in shields, we are then vulnerable. But hopefully it's just a easy fight. Oh, okay, so we know that the charge time of a halberd beam is 17 seconds. It's a little bit faster because it is considered manned, and that's also a full cloak, a 15-second level 3 cloak. So the only bomb that takes that long is an ion bomb, and that hitting us in shields would deal 20 points, or deals 20 seconds worth of ion damage, and would take down 2 shield bubbles. That would be really bad. Or it could have hit us in the weapons, and that also would have been atrocious. Alright, it's going to cloak before... maybe not. Let's try. These weapons actually do charge fast enough. 1. Okay, so that's a 10-second cloak instead. That over atrocious. Yeah, you can actually, you know, key of FTL is you really have a lot of information by, you know, looking at the icons down here. There goes our piloting. That's cool. They don't cloak anymore. And be able to do, you know, like threat assessments. Wow, I did not want to die. Good dodges until the end. 17 scrap. The outpost hails you, and the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed nonstop by these scouts. Take this on the house. Another 27 scrap. Okay. Piloting still down. Piloting is now back up. Okay, that's not a store. Kind of like need a store. 1, 2, 3. It is an asteroid field. Alright, they have cloaking. Another missile and a burst laser. Wow, the cloaking ships have been real. This is like optimum frustration here. A, they have 3 shields. B, they have this missile hiding behind cloaking. We'll see how long of a cloak it is. Yeah, it's a level 2 cloak. Alright, that's a level 3 cloak. Jeez, this ship is disgusting. There might be a good rationale to just run from this fight. Hopefully our dodge, which is 45%, gets us through. Okay, that's pretty good evasion. These are pretty high engines for this early on. We've actually had really good scrap rewards. Lots of double scrap opportunities. It's just, we just really need to get to a store. Yeah, 3 shields is going to be tough to crack with 5 shots. This fight is too dangerous. I'm just going to leave it. Like, we can get out of there. Some people might have stuck around, but if I use a stray missile in the piloting and it starts a fire and then I can't get out of that fight, we could potentially take a lot of serious damage. I'm just not inclined to deal with it. Not with 10 hull. I don't have a lot of room to play with. Didn't get anything here, but that's fine. We can jump to the store. We get our repairs. I mean, we're not behind. I wasn't desperate for, like, scrap or anything. I was just desperate for repairs. Okay, well, those are really good weapons. They have cloaking as well. Distraction buoys, stealth weapons, FTL recharge booster. Okay. So we're going to sell the glaive because of course we are. We're going to sell the combat one because of course we are. We going to buy the second best weapon in FTL, Burst Laser Mark II. Fantastically efficient weapon. So probably don't get drone control here. That's okay. Definitely are buying that. Let's see what our ship looks like once we get that online. So that's 12 seconds, 3 projectiles. We just increased our projectile count by 1 without actually having to do much power shenanigans, which is really nice. 3, 4, 5. So that means we can sell off the basic laser here. Yeah, so like I said, second best weapon in the game, just behind the advanced flak, which you can only get on the Lanius B. 3 projectiles for 2, 12-second charge time. Really amazing. Again, it's really nice that we're keeping our shot times really low, both sub 13 seconds. Let's go ahead and get repairs. Okay, repaired up. Okay, is there anything else I actually want from this store? I don't want any of the... Well, I would like cloaking. I can't afford it right now. Flak 1 is 3rd. While it has, again, the 3 projectiles for 2 power is incredibly strong. and that they hit at the same time, which is really good for beam weapons. The inability to really hit consistently 1x2 rooms detracts from it. I actually have a weapon tier list. Let's see if I remember the command. If you're interested. Okay, let's get up to 15 fuel. We have hull. We can float 56 scrap. I don't really need this over my 2 basic lasers. The idea would be that we'd like be switching out to just gain weapon slots, but don't really need to do that right now. I mean, if we go with 5 projectiles plus the heavy laser 2, if we can just find mind control or hacking that we can afford, that'd be just fine. But I don't feel like investing 80 scrap to get the basic laser online. Oh, I'm sorry, 90 scrap plus 30 points in power. So we're sort of just saving up at this point to get, like I said, one of those additional systems, demand the surrender of their goods. Missiles and a bomb and trying to run away, and they're gonna board us. They're probably gonna have a bad time. Let them in, say hello. We just win these fights. Mantis do 1.5 times damage. That was pretty gross evasion. So we're firing 4, 5, 6 projectiles and what, two hits? I mean, sure. Okay, they're on piloting. That needs to be repaired ASAP. Okay, 33 health, 29 health. That's a little bit. We have to keep an eye on this missile. Okay, that could actually have potentially killed a crew if that is an Artemis. Okay, so we started a fire. That's good. Missile's still online. That's unfortunate. I don't need maximized shields. We'll turn on oxygen and O2. Heal up the Mantis so I again avoid that potential of this killing crew members off. Really good evasion. I should have actually just hit him in the weapons there versus taking the clone bay offline. That's a bit unnecessary. I technically could probably wait out for a crew kill here. I just would have to eat a missile perhaps. Kind of not really feeling like that's necessary. We were lucky enough with all the dodges. Let's not push it. Hey, 35 scrap and fire suppression. Cool. Okay, let's keep moving Elad around the ship, put him in sensors for a while. So I missed out a jump in the sector. I'm okay, because we're alive. Do I want to sell drone parts for scrap? Geez, that is a lot of scrap. So ideally, you don't normally want to sell drone parts because you want to get it for hacking, but I'm going to go ahead. Leaves us with 8. We do have a lot of projectiles right now. It's sort of how we're just overpowering shields and evasion sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. 139 scrap. Cloaking is 150. Hacking is 80. Mind control is 75. Those were, like I said, the normal systems you would want to buy. Slave controlled or civilian. Let's go ahead civilian sector. Okay, make sure there's no dirty trap jumps. Pretty straightforward. Alright, so like I said, just trying to get enough scrap to perhaps buy an additional system, find a store. And these people are fighting in a sun with a Zoltan shield. That's craziness. That is being mind controlled. Spinach has gone crazy. Spinach has gone rogue. We see that they're only at 100 health though, so that means it's only a level 1 mind control. So we just do a little bit of distraction here so they don't smash our oxygen system. Because we would take damage for that. Okay. Good job. Alright, and we've taken the Zoltan Shield down. So it's just basically laser glaive beam. Again, is going to be the same situation where it's probably badly timed and we should be okay from damage. At least for a little while. It's cabin fever. It's a known affliction here. Okay, I do have to take their weapon system offline. So if we were not in the sun, like, crew kill would be really tempting here with only them having only 2 crew. But I don't want to take damage from solar flares. Okay, they're trying to run away. They have more fires. We have a fire in piloting. We're going to help Ronkley out. Not going to take that surrender. Wow, the burning Zoltan. Okay, 3 fuel, 30 scrap. Okay, we'll try and heal them up before the jump. Is there a store? Oh, it's just a store. I guess it doesn't matter. Didn't take too long to heal them up, though. Come on, system. Just a system. That's all I need. All I really want. Pre-igniter, backup DNA, and FTL charger. There are no systems. Not even a little bit. We have so much crew, I'm pretty inclined to sell off the fire suppression. I just don't have anything I could buy with it. So might as well hold on with it. There's not another store here. I don't... Pre-igniter, huh? I mean, pre-igniter is tempting. It gives us that first volley against enemy ships, which is really nice. It's less impressive when ships have cloaking, and less impressive if they have a bunch of dodging. And again, I want another. If I buy that, it would really hinder my ability to buy another system, and I need those more. So we're gonna pass on the pre-igniter and the memes. It's difficult, but I have to buy. There's other things I absolutely need to buy. This doesn't. It's somewhat offensive because we get that first strike capabilities, but I'd rather just be able to, you know, drop enemy evasion when I need to. We're pretty good on everything else. Face with no memes. Yeah, I typically run pretty boring when possible. Nope, not risking crew. Again, same disease thing. We don't have a clone bay, so we would risk crew here. We'll just get some debris. Lovely, lovely debris. Attempt to download the ship's data stores. Oh, that's a chance for a map, perhaps? They have cloaking. It only looks like 3 projectiles worth of weapons. No, that can't be. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to download the data stores and see what they have. Yeah, that bomb is very tough to see. So it's got a burst 2, charge laser, and whatever that is. They use the same assets for pretty much every single bomb. There's probably a guy that'll tell you, like, auto scouts only have, you know, small bomb. Okay, so we clearly see it's a small bomb, and that's a 15-second cloak. Oh, wait, no, that's a firebomb. Firebomb, very, very bad. Okay, we're gonna vent. Versus trying to actually put out that fire. It's a double fire. It's pretty gross. We'll turn off the oxygen to help put it out. Yeah, I've still lost the system. Again, do want to try and actually take out evasion here. Okay, that one missed. Problem with doing this, of course, is I can't actually close the doors to put oxygen back in there. Okay, a lot of projectiles incoming. Maximize evasion. Alright, just killed the ship outright. Almost died. Firebomb's very dangerous crew killing wise. It does 30 damage, plus there's the fire damage. So again, we'll just let it burn out. Oh, I've got Mantis to do repairs. That's gonna take a while. I really don't like hoarding this much scrap. Let's go ahead and just get a buffer point in piloting. I don't need to. It just, if we eat a stray missile because I don't have something like cloaking with guaranteed evasion, it's nice that my piloting doesn't actually go down. Elad is, well, actually, Elad's moved sensor, so he's just watching you like he does on his stream. If you don't know, Elad can't actually see your cameras or any of your other PC cams, so when he's streaming, he is watching you the entire time. You don't have shields. Indeed. It's a pretty late game to not have shields. Alright, that was a pretty easy fight. 33 scrap. Wow, that's actually a nebula jump. Okay, so I know that's not a store, that's not a store. Just push to here. Just trying to see as many jumps as I can to find a store. Another time they want us to give up my crew to slavers. We don't do that. That is 3 missile weapons. Okay. We might have the possibility of a crew kill here because they're just gonna run out of these missile weapons really fast. They should have somewhere between 6 to 8 missiles. Again, that's actually knowledge you can know how many missiles these ship layouts will have. 1, 2, 3, 4 crew, and no healing unit. Okay. Well, Mantis 1, Mantis 2. We'll even let Elad do some fighting. Because why not? Thanks, TTF. Thanks again for the host and for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Oh, that was so ridiculously bad. Okay, the bomb is not happening in the medical unit. Do I just vent? Yeah, okay, we're gonna just vent the O2. Oh, they just put a firebomb in there. Okay, yeah, no, we're like super venting that. You can't actually vent it any more than what we're venting it. You know, except that I wasn't venting it because I had the doors closed. Okay, we are in a bit of a bind here. It's okay. Wow, they keep hitting the crew. That's really gross. It's like they're going for crew kills here. Who needs healed? 39. Okay, trying to see what the bomb line. Okay, that's actually not hitting a spot that is worth worrying about. Close the doors. Okay, the weapon system is now down. Yay. Alright, you're relatively healed up, even though they're going to be absolute trash at the repairs, because they're Mantis. They will do their best. Kind of curious of what the situation is next door. They have a single NG. Okay. Oh, no, they got a human. Never mind. We're just going to kill him. Okay. So yeah, that got real sketchy real fast. And now we'll actually turn on the oxygen. All right. It's always scary when you think the AI almost plays like a person, like trying to get crew kills and just repeatedly beating on your crews. If only I had, like, cloaking. That would have been nice. It's fine. Well, we even had the fire suppression, and that thing was just going like gangbusters. Alright, there's the store. Do I want to hit it now? Let's hit it now. Mind control. Okay, well, I do get mind control. That's something. I don't need your drones there. Let's get one. Oh, that's not fuel. We do want repairs. I like one fuel. We'll buy a power bar for that mind control. So we stay at 154 in case there's another store for us to buy cloaking. Okay, so there's the store. We're fine to at least get... I don't think I can get 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3. No, we'll get at least 1 jump in before we hit this store. Looks like it'd be cute. 1, 2... Nah, 1 jump will be fine. Okay, once again, attack the ship, get the station. We're really being held together by... I shouldn't say being held together. The amount of double rewards we've had this run have been pretty insane. That is... Jeez, that's triple ion weapons and a burst laser 1. Now, sometimes the AI screws up with this particular weapon on these ships and forgets to fire it, which I'd be okay with. Oh, don't have to worry about it now. So are we... Yeah, now we're safe. These 2 ions can only take down a single shield, and that can't penetrate. More than 2 shields. Now their evasion's down for the rest of the fight. Okay, 20 scrap. Is that a scan? Okay. Well, I guess. Hit the store. Clue to really? No, no systems that I actually want. Alright, I'm going to buy the backup battery here, mainly just to take it out of the item pool. I can use the power later. Hey Scott, how are you? Congrats on the new domicile, and particularly the new internet. Look forward to see you back to casting. Yeah, primarily I'm just buying this to take it out of the item pool. Okay, get a little fuel. Okay with repairs, 130 scrap. This is fine. Nice carry weapons, by the way. Yeah, I suppose. We've really been the carry has predominantly. Well, we ended up like, geez, I think we had like 8 crew by sector 3. We've been doing predominantly green sectors. Lots of double rewards though. The problem really has been is I haven't been able to find systems when I had the scrap for them. I mean, we just got mind control. Mind control doesn't do anything against AI ships. Crystal, please go. Yeah, I'm really impressed how hard that ship could actually be pushed. I was just like, well, let's kind of speed run it, and if I die, like make adjustments, and then it just doesn't die. I think I could do sub 2000 with really good RNG. So I had a 2100 run. It would have been sub 22. To get to the flagship, and I've gotten to it with 10 less, with 4 less kills. I mean, I could say it's possible. I feel like it's safe to say that it's possible. How much RNG is involved, I don't know. I mean, what was that? 56 jumps was my run. Let's just try and knock out the evasion. That is knocking out the evasion here. Okay, it's gonna cloak before my volley gets off. Under 2,000, similar to 8,000. I don't know, like, so you need the Zoltan shield bypass. That helps a considerable amount. I mean, that's what Zoltan shield bypass. I don't know if it's like more likely because you have teleporting or not. I mean, I got it in like sort of back-to-back runs. I wasn't looking for anything optimal. But I wonder, like I said, if you just got the items and you avoided as many fights as you possibly could, but you're just going to take a sheer number of jumps and you're going to sort of inevitably have fights. I don't know how much like less of a build you could have going in. I mean, because like it's like you could do it without the what bomb was I using? The Breach 2 bomb. I was just taking green sectors. I mean, you're just jumping. Yeah, Nebulas would sort of make sense because they have a lot of empty jumps. I was just normally go for green sectors. So that would be ideal, is like, and this would be super, you would probably go like first jump store, buy long range, sell off the Crystal Vengeance, get long range scanners, and then just like avoid as many fights as you can. But honestly, I was just sort of like tracking the fastest path to the exit and then just going. So whatever path that was, and sensors probably wouldn't have changed it too much. So yeah, we're talking about a goal score run. I was trying to see how the least amount of score you could obtain in an FTL run while still beating the flagship on hard mode, and had a 23-28 score. We will attack them before they can attack. That's what you do. We don't have to understand anything. We just we gotta murder them. Ooh, let's mind control that pilot, and then we're going to shoot them while they're fighting and perhaps get a crew kill here. Alright, you find a weapon system on their ship with no crew to stop you. You get to install it on your own. Ion bomb and 22 scrap. Nice. So that would really be the thing, is microing it to a really specific level of like, well, like how much scrap you need, because you can't guarantee like how much scrap you're going to get in a given sector. But there was a lot of sectors I took the just straight up minimum amount of jumps. It shoots across your bow. Okay, you do actually have a missile whip system. That's fair. We will try to be a hero. Again, another chance at double rewards here. Okay, they have a med bay, and we're going to go ahead and mind control the NGs into fighting each other. Let's move this ult into shields and get double Mantis to deal with the borders. Oh, that was gross. So they hit me in the mind control and I took it offline, allowed them to get away from it. We tried. That was what a shot. Okay. You're being jerks now. Okay, I'm sure you could do a really good job on those repairs. The best you can. I appreciate it. Yuck. Alright, well, we got 21 scrap from the fight, plus an additional 40. Hull breach deprived the crew of oxygen, so that's unfortunate for them, but, you know, scrap gains for us. So always look on the bright side of things when possible. We got more scrap. Yay! I return, everyone. Continue the Eli tour. Put them in engines for a little bit. Next sector, Uncharted Nebula Rebel. Oh, we gotta go Rebel Stronghold. Let's go Rebel Stronghold here. Got a chance to fight a proto flagship here, which is a really high reward event. Only problem is there's not going to be many stores. There'll be a singular store. Though we have an upcoming green sector that we're going to get forced into. If we have long-range scanners, what we would be looking for is a beacon that does not have a ship or an event. We don't. Fuel. Baron Sector, can you help us out? Sure, I'll give you 2 fuel. Map layout? Just 55 extra scrap for 2 fuel. Is it worth it to upgrade our weapons for the shot? Interesting question. So that's 120. Ideally, like I said, I was sort of wanting to buy cloaking and hacking at the same fail swoop. That might be a little bit greedy. Sure, I like it. I mean, we're still sitting at 190 scrap. Very expensive. Yeah, I can still, so I'm still thinking I can afford at least one of the systems when I get to the store, if I get across to the store, and mind control is not quite as good as hacking. Aid that civilian ship. Okay, that's weapons. Mind control's no use here. So we got a burst 1 and then a burst 3, so that's 5 projectiles. Try to take out its evasion, or not. Alright. I think it cloaks before I get a volley off. That's okay. Hopefully it's okay. Really good dodges there. At least this time we'll get 2 volleys off before it cloaks. Oh wait, no, I'm not quite charged yet on my heavy lasers. Wait a fraction of a second more. Wow. Okay. when you get another weapon online, and yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're firing 7 shots, by the way, for those keeping track at home. Alright, okay, well, now their evasion's down. Okay, 23 scrap, contact the civilian ship. Yeah, I think we just decline it here. The 4th Mantis doesn't really do me any good over the crew I have. They're like really terrible at repairs. And I already have 3 Mantis to deal with boarders, so we're just going to decline this and not tell Marsala. Nobody needs to know that we're technically keeping a human over a Mantis. That makes sense. And yeah, we're currently not a boarding ship. Okay, just looking for that store or the flagship fight would be awesome. Another double reward. Again, it's been disturbingly how many double reward opportunities we've had. Okay, Mercil. Got a missile here. Burst laser 2. And just this 3-powered drone. God, their evasion's going to be disgusting. Gotta try to take out their evasion first so that the rest of our shots can hit. Well, the rest of our shots will hit. And all their shots hit. Probably should vent this. Well, I do admire the Mantis Gusto. NG repairs way faster. Alright, well, that was kind of a gross amount of damage. $22 scrap. Contact the civilian, an additional 25. Yeah, that's like... it's an obscene amount of scrap. Okay, we'll heal everyone up. And we're back up to having like 260 scrap. Jeez. Oh, I have to repair my battery. I forgot that I even had a battery. Doesn't really matter, we haven't been able to use this very often. It's 180 scrap to get shields 4. It's really crazy to be thinking about getting shields 4 in this sector, but if I don't have systems, like, might as well just try and get up my evasion to reduce the amount of damage I'm taking. That's a pulsar. That's a pretty big missile. Okay, so we can mind control the pilot here. And then fire everything to try and take their weapon systems offline. I'm actually not going to wait for the pulsar because this is 1 power, this is 1 power, so we only have to deal 3 to their system. With the mind control pilot, the amount of projectiles we have, it should hit. Let me just break it. Okay, so there went most of my shields and the med bay. Whatever. Not taking that. Yeah, another pulsar that hit us in the weapons. At least we're way ahead in this fight, so it's not a problem. Oh, that actually can't pierce 2 shields. Doesn't matter, they hit me in the weapons again. Not in the weapons. Neat. Okay, so we got 39 scrap, 1 missile, 1 drone, 299. Fortunately, can't do ship improvements while I'm here. And we'll have to wait for the ion damage to shake off our systems before I go. Don't want to jump into a fight without shields. Sometimes you have a little gimme room, right? Because it takes normally a while for them to fire unless they have something like drones. Here we go. Cool, that'll do. Into a sun with intruders on board. Okay, triple intruders, meet triple mantis. Meet triple mantis. Might as well. And the NG. Yeah, what do you think about that? Okay, let's go ahead and heal them up. Hopefully we can do that before we have to jump. So our FTL charges really fast because there's actually no enemy ship present. And let's get out of here. I'm gonna hit the bottom sector. Try again, just trying to find that singular store in this area. Alright, sorry sir, it's nothing personal, but we're just under orders. I understand completely. Okay, we got a missile and the old burst 2. Oh, I'm sorry, burst 3. I do have to move our crew back into positions. Boarded into piloting. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, we'll leave the human there for now. That's max evasion. Oh no, they're currently pulled. It doesn't really matter while they're distracted. We will try to maximize our evasion right now. Might as well turn on the battery. Alright, one hit him in the weapon system. Try and take this missile offline. Mind control that pilot. Okay, weapon system is offline. Did start a fire here. My Zoltan's stunned. That's pretty bad. We have to get them out. Okay, with their weapon system down, let's go ahead and pull the 2 crew and send the 2 fully healthy mantis just to deal with them. Alright, and what's the situation next door? Not gonna take that surrender. 10 health, 3 health, the champion. Well, I could fight another shot. What a legend. $45 scrap. We keep running into these missile ships, which really limits my ability to like go for crew kills when I'm low on hull. I'd be curious how much damage I've actually lost to missiles this run. Particularly gross considering we have 1 red sector and this is the second one. We've just been dealing with it constantly. Please don't be up there, store. Okay, I have 344 scrap. Sure. I can just power it with the battery. Okay, you have missiles. That's I've noticed that's a bit of a trend. You have enough projectiles that you can actually crack 4 shields. Okay, again, we got 2 mantis against 2 humans. It's a pretty easy fight. Mind control. Got hit in the piloting. Send the NG to help do repairs. Okay, well now we actually have a chance for a crew kill here. Okay, mind control's about to wear off, so we're gonna wait for a second. And they only have 1 crew member left. Okay, so we're just gonna shoot them. Okay, just need to do 2 more damage to the crew member. Well, 2 more weapon damage. Alright, 6 fuel. Nice, we were a little bit low on fuel, and another 57 scrap. Alright, we'll heal everyone in the med bay. Just out of curiosity, is there a store? Nope, there's a distress. Okay, return crew back to their positions. Buy a power bar. We really can't risk much hull anymore. From a tiny asteroid belt, you find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. We hail them and offer assistance, but I don't want to. I can't risk my ship here, so we're just gonna have to leave them to the fate. We could potentially take 5 hull damage here. I cannot allow that to happen. You arrive at a beacon to find a huge rebel scaffolding consisting of drones filled with the sector. The entire system looks devoted to ship construction. The nearby planets and moons ruthlessly mine to harvest resources for a ship of immense size. Okay, so this is the proto-ship rebel fight. I don't actually get healed from this fight, though, do I? Defeating the ship, I get rewards, I get some extra jumps, I get a lot of rewards. The thing I don't like is that it will have a triple firing missile. I think we take the fight anyways. Just hope that we can take their missile system down before it fires and then everything's okay. So we look around. Warning lights flash. As scans identify a gigantic ship under construction. It's a second Rebel flagship. This must be the secret shipyard where the first one was built, and you've accidentally stumbled across it. Even in its weakened state, the Rebel ship powers up. Get ready for a hell of a fight on your hands. Okay, so we really just want to take down the missiles. We'll mind control them. Borders shouldn't be too much of a problem with our Mantis. That's not really one of them to board in an area that lowers my evasion. Okay, take that power bar. I want that to be all legit power there. Okay, so ideally we should be able to take this out before it actually fires on us. Oh wow, they actually pulled the crew from there. That's fantastic. Okay, so we're safe because we have enough shields for that. Oh, if I actually should only be able 3 shields. So this is all good. My Mantis is kind of losing. He did 2-on-1 for a while, that's why. Charlie. Okay, they teleported back. Okay. Should be fine. I should have hit its shields. That's killing crew there. There's no point. I just need to kill this ship. If I get hit by missiles now, it's my own fault. Okay. What rewards do we get? Heal burst. Fleet delayed by 2 jumps and a heal burst. Plus 5 of all the consumables and an additional 56 scrap. Okay. As you're leaving, you detect an interesting Federation ship signal. Apparently the rebels were reverse engineering the advanced weaponry on a prototype Federation cruiser. You don't know how they captured the ship intact, but you program its FTL drive to return the ship to the nearest Federation base. You just hope it gets there unharmed. Alright, so that also, I believe, unlocks the Federation ship A layout. Alright, let's go visit the shields for a little bit. Yeah, I just want to go to the store. Okay, so I've been at this for a little bit over 2 hours and I need a quick break. So we're going to take a 3-minute break. Feel free to do the same. Stretch, get a new beverage, refill an old one, whatever. I will not be judging you during the time. Then we'll come back and finish up this run. Thanks again, everybody, for stopping by. I do appreciate it. And I will see you on the other side of 3 minutes. Be right back. Alright, Spinach, thank you again for stopping by. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for joining the crew. Been an Admiral addition to this fine ship. Okay, we're gonna sell Heal Bomb, gonna sell the Ion Bomb. We don't need those. Probably should take down my Be Right Back sign, because, you know, like, we're back. Goodbye, cloaking, because of course we do. Okay. Well, we have an obscene amount of missiles. We have plenty of fuel. We now have plenty of drone parts. We just don't have anything to use them on. Drone control, clone repair arm, drone recovery arm. Yeah, I don't think we need any of these systems. Kind of holding out. Maybe we'll get an early store in the next sector. Get on hacking, and then it's pretty much going to guarantee us a win for the flagship fight. I mean, we're really far ahead. We're only in sector 6. I mean, this is like, we could feel pretty comfortable probably actually taking the flagship on with the ship as is, and we have a whole nother sector to build on. So let's go ahead. We'll just buy. Can I buy a power bar? That's going to be the last store in the sector. I'm pretty sure there's only one. So we'll just get the additional power bar. Again, we have the battery for the other two. And let's go. Aid the civilian ship. I'm not kidding. This has to be like at least a dozen dual rewards or double rewards that we've had this this run. Okay, you have cloaking, 2 shield, burst 2, bomb, and halberd beam. All right. Mantis, NG, Zoltan crew. That's a pretty weak cloak. Boom. So this is probably a thing I want to cloak. I don't know what kind of bomb it is. It's been a while, so it might be an ion. It's a firebomb. I just don't want to deal with a firebomb. Josephine, thank you for the follow. So let's cloak that. Let's... I guess we'll eradicate their weapons here because we can. Alright. So weapon systems offline. They're currently beating everyone up. Oh, they do have slug repair gel. I guess the case could have been made that we could have endured a couple more shots and killed the NG, and that would probably ensure some semblance of a crew kill here. We still might get one. Wow, they are repairing that pretty quickly. We still have cloaking, and we're fine. I just sort of want to take the opportunity of having 2 crew in the same room to deal damage, save on dealing hull damage. Alright, we'll get them to fight, and if their health drops enough, we do get a crew kill here. Okay, our 57, and she's not going to do too much damage there. Come on, just drop them below 30. Okay, so 31 health, that's 3 shots. No more life sign detected on the pirate ship. We hasten to contact the civilian ship. 58 scrap, contact that civilian ship. They respond, it's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead otherwise. I'm a shipwright and I'd like to help you out like you helped me. Heavy laser Mark 1. Well, that's like fantastic. That easily replaces one of our basic lasers. So that's 2 damage. Much like this heavy laser over here. Again, has the same 30% chance of causing a fire, 30% chance of causing a breach. I think it's like a 10% chance of causing stun. Yeah, that's a ridiculous weapon setup we have. I'm very much okay with that. Ship with conspicuous pirate markings. We will attack them before they can attack. Get all the scrap we can muster. Oh wait, that power actually came from my weapon systems. Let's get our weapon systems back online. It's probably a Mark Ion 2, so that's going to keep firing projectiles every 4 seconds. Eventually we'll wear down our shields in a giant missile. We cloak the missile, shoot the weapons, go to the Winchester, and then wait for all this to blow over. Okay, mind control. That I do believe was the missile firing. Curious what they're actually going to get the... So that's like a big damage missile. I mean, that's going to be 3 or 4 power system. Which one they actually get online first? Oh, I have to remember I have this heavy laser. Kind of want to delay the heavy laser. Just to do obscene amounts of damage. That's a pretty terrible surrender offer. Alright, we got 40 scrap for that. Just because. I mean, we only need 80 scrap to buy our hacking system, so might as well just sort of judiciously spend money or scrap now, I guess. We'll just get 2 buffer points. And we'll improve doors and since no, that's a little too much. I'll just get 2 buffer points. We're, like I said, we're ridiculously far ahead at this point. Defend that outpost for more double rewards. Jeez. Mind control's no good though. We can turn that off. Okay, shield hack is a little bit gross. We cloak the missile here. Probably just do enough damage to take this offline, their evasion, and then hit him in the weapons. Okay, it's not that bad of a hack. Okay, here comes our cloak. 105% evasion. Good chance we don't get hit. Alright, we're pretty much rolling downhill at this juncture. I mean, we have 4 projectiles to take down shields, and then we can do 6 damage to any given room. 19 scrap, plus an additional 47. Yeah, 162 scrap. That's totally normal. Totally normal. Just floating obscene amounts of scrap. Do I want to sell missiles? Boy, do I want to sell missiles. You can have 15 missiles. Do you want more? I know a guy. I can totally get you more missiles. Okay, still have more than enough scrap to buy hacking. Civilian sector Zoltan controlled. Wow, Zoltan controlled. Zoltan shields are the only things I'm sort of concerned about. I can't mind control through the Zoltan shields. But then I have to also shoot through them, which kind of limits how amazing our weapon system is. So I think we'll just avoid it. Yeah, we're just looking for hacking and should be good from there. Crew manages to keep them barely operational. What do they hack? They try to shut down my engines. Okay. Okay, so they have halberd, beam, burst 2, heavy laser, and a bomb. Gonna board me with 2 humans. Don't have a medical unit. Okay, move Mantis there, so they're there at the same time. Then we'll let them in. Unfortunately, yeah, I should have mind control before to lower their evasion somewhat. Oh, for a second there, I thought I miscounted a shot. So I just cloaked just to make sure nothing bad happened. Let's mind control that NG. Let's see how that goes. Okay, it's just an ion bomb. I say just. If it doesn't hit us in the shields, we're okay. And the mind control, that's a bit unfortunate. Oh wait, I forgot I'd switch my weapons around. This is okay. You're totally gonna be fine. Okay, that's a pretty cool fire. Just softening up the crew even more. We'll just cloak the bomb. That's the only thing I have to worry about. And again, gonna kind of try and go for a crew kill here. They don't have a way to heal. All their crew is pretty low on health. Let's go full mind control there. Nice, it was the Mantis. Again, so we'll cloak under this, hopefully. Nope, got hit in the weapon still. They did take down our engines, so we had limited evasion. And then there was just the Mantis. Okay, so it's at sub 30 health. We have to have 2 shots getting past their shields. I only have 4 projectiles right now. I mean, technically could get there, but we're just gonna wait. Let our weapons charge. Hopefully, don't get hit with weapons again. Alright, that's a good evasion. Alright, pilot ship disabled. We get 57 scrap and 3 fuel. Heal up our crew. We move. Let's get Elad into mind control for a little bit. You gotta save that position. Elad's doing a tour of the ship. Requested that get something different to look at. I can understand that. It gets boring seeing the same thing over and over again in space. As always, I am very careful about what my crew needs and take things in consideration, their wants and their desires. Trying to make this as comfortable as possible. I mean, no, we're not a pleasure cruise. We are a military vessel, but you know, it doesn't hurt to be courteous when possible. Okay, let's just move you guys out of there for a second while I figure out exactly where I'm boarded. Is it just 3 crew and engines? Oh, okay. Alright. And we go double Mantis, and we just win. Oh, it was the Zoltan, that's why I depowered. Just need some heals. How much power can I buy? Sure. Again, just need 80 for hacking. That's all I need. Ooh, okay, intruders. Oh, I thought it was a different event. I was like, well, we could actually put our battery to good use. And that was cool that we like bought 2 power and could use it for this, but it's just going to be a fight. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Make sure it's just them. Looks like it. So we just need oxygen in the med bay online. They went into engines, you tricky people. I sort of assumed they would just keep feeding on the weapons. Well, that's fine. Oh. At least we got a boarding event where they get scrap. That's nice. Sure, I'll check out Distress, why not? Oh, this is why not. Haha, I knew someone would fall into our dastardly trap. Super dastardly. beacon as decoy. Third glaive beam minus the one we found for ourselves. Oh, so much clicking to power up everything. Okay, double NG crew. Okay. I mean, we can take damage if both these shots hit our shields, then we actually can take damage from the glaive. Alright, Exalted Shield is down. Going to mind control the NG to get both the NGs in the same room. Let's see if we can't get a possible crew kill here. No. Did stun them, but unfortunately they'll probably just go heal now. Oh, does killing crew or not destroying the ship give more scrap? Yes. So getting crew kills versus destroying the ship typically yields 15% more scrap rewards. Also, you are more likely to find free items. Will not accept surrender. So he actually decided to dodge our kill there. Now I won't be able to get a crew kill because they don't have enough hull left. That's a pretty jerk thing to do when you spend all this time to carefully kill crew people. Or crew kill people, and then they, like, you know, prevent it from making you blow up their ship. It's rude. No problem. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I will answer them to the best of my abilities. Of course, we're going to attack the ship and get another chance at double rewards. I love me some double rewards. Don't need mind control here. Won't do anything against the AI. Burst 2, Burst 1, and a Charge Ion. Decent weapon setup. Hacking my O2. Okay, it's a pretty long hack. We're already at 10 seconds and it's still going. So that's a level... Okay, that's a level 2 hack then. So what we're going to do is we're going to try again, just drop their evasion, cloak the first volley, that's a problem, and then we'll take their weapon system down. So here's our cloak. And evasion's down to 0. Just to be on the safe side, we will fire a round into their hacking. Oh, or we'll just kill them outright. Also works. 47 scrap, investigate the station, 22 scrap, and a shield overcharger. Jeez. I mean, sure. Getting really close to actually fully upgrading the ship. I will demand the surrender of their goods. Okay, charge, halberd, heavy laser 2. Okay, we will put the mantis in there and then let them in. Oh, okay. We'll put the mantis here, and then we'll put that mantis there. We'll go ahead and move E-Light over to the sensor so I can see the enemy ship so I can do mind control. They have 3 crew. There's a chance at crew kill here. We're going to go ahead and mind control their pilot. That actually typically draws both crew members there. Kind of what we're waiting for. I do have 4 shields, so that's a bit unfortunate. Alright, so we killed the boarders, we killed their piloting, and they're going to die from fire. Again, we almost have 90% chance of causing fires, 30% chance of causing stuns, 90% chance of causing breaches. Amazing. So we get 51 scrap and the anti-combat drone. Good job, team. Again, heal the med bay. I can't quite get level 8 engines yet without, you know, perhaps not being able to afford my hacking. It's a store. That's cool. Please sell me hacking. That's all I really want. Crew teleporter, drone control, and clone bay. Are you, you're joking, right? And just some crew. Okay, so I don't need the basic laser, don't need shield overcharger, don't need the drone. We have more than enough fuel. We'll get 10 heal when we jump into the final sector. We shouldn't really be taking damage from enemy ships at this point. Do I buy the scrap recovery arm just because? I mean, it's pretty late. It might pay for itself, but not much more. It would be sort of amusing just to get more scrap. Okay, well, we have more scrap, so let's go ahead and get maximum engines because we can. Three. Okay, so I can do 1, 2. That would be a dive on jump 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, perhaps 5 and 6. I don't mind diving in this sector. We don't need to. We just can. Double rewards. I'm honestly not kidding that we're probably close to having like 20 double rewards this this run. Oh man, if we had hacking earlier and we could just be doing like pretty much guaranteed crew kills. Okay, we got a beam, combat 1. This is a pretty weak fight for them. Not gonna lie. Don't have a lot of hull. They do have quite a bit of shields though. So really just want to cloak the bomb because I don't know yet what it is. Okay, let's wait a second, get crew in there. Maybe we get some crew destruction. We wait a little bit because so we have the level 2 mind control, so maybe that holds it off just long enough for us. Do I get 1 kill? Oh, they're going into the med bay. That's kind of crazy. They're gonna bomb my NG. Alright, we can do repairs. Let's also turn on the battery just so I can bring on the oxygen. Well, still quite a bit of crew left. Be cool if my mind control can come back in time. We're just going to shoot them in the mid bay though. They don't have any evasion right now. What's that person's health? 71. Yuck. Might not be able to get that kill. Let's wait a second, see how much hull I have left to play with. Oh no, I do actually have to fire a shot in here. And I was late on that recognition. Okay, and go ahead, mind control. Alright, we got a 2-on-1. That's great. Gonna let them beat on each other for a little bit here, as long as we can. So actually, the level 2 mind controls was probably gonna enable us to get 2 additional crew kills because we increased the HP. And you're at 8 health. Yeah, this is a crew kill then. Crew dead, salvage what you can, 67 scrap. We continue. The outpost hails you. Those pompous bastards expected free service. Another 56 scrap. I mean, this is just an embarrassment of riches. So let's improve sensors and the battery because I can use the power from it. Do I want to go level 3 mind control? I don't know. I mean, again, it's 80 scrap for hacking. Well, we might actually want to do improvements on hacking, so we'll float the 183. It might be more than what I actually need. We don't need level 3 hacking. It just would be really nice to get it. You're a store. Sure. Now you know what I want. Thank you. See, that wasn't so hard, game. Sure, level 3 hacking. Why not? Okay, so we'll hit the exit, see if the event's here, and then we'll take these additional jumps. Because we're just trying to get an absurd score at this point. Fend for yourself, attack and escape. Yeah, I don't have any scrap. Of course I'm going to fend for myself and attack escape. Well, that's a giant missile and a bomb, but only 3 shields. Okay. Oh, I kind of have hacking. Do I want to hack at their evasion? Oh, I know what we do. We get 1 in hacking. Okay, we go triple mantis, deal with the borders. I think I have upgrade sensors, so I don't actually need sensors there. Got to turn off the hacking, and now we're going to actually mind control piloting. That will draw the other 2 crew. Crew 1, crew 2. Okay, we power up the battery, which means we can turn hacking on when they're in there. So now we can drop their evasion and just shoot their crew. Let's see, 4 projectiles against level 3 shields. I guess we'll do heavy lasers in here, and then the 2 into here to try and get the crew kill, and this over in the clone bay to take that offline, hopefully. Okay, we took it offline. We killed all that crew. They have 1 crew member left. We're just going to hack the giant missile. I'm going to depower the hack to see where they go. Okay, so we're going to cloak that, and now I know exactly where they are. You're offering me something. I'm pretty sure you don't actually have any crew right now. We have to wait for the clone bay to recognize it. So it's always, you always have to be careful with the clone bay of overkilling a ship. It's chance that there's like this slight delay before it realizes that it can't bring anyone back. So additional 60 scrap, thank God. We were really hemorrhaging on our build here, needing to get some additional scrap, super important. I need like Zoltan so I can power everything. After transport is carrying Federation loyalists. Are you kidding me? It's another double reward. Sure. Okay, so they have a missile. They have this defense drone, combat 1, medbay 4 crew. Okay, so we're gonna do this thing again where we just shoot a bunch of them in the same room at the same time. But first we gotta sneak our hacking unit past this drone. Looks like they have a boarding drone as well. So we're gonna only have this at 1 power. We wait for this to shoot. Reward for hacking, enjoy your vacation. No! Okay, so now we fire. So this is going to trying to shoot down our drone. And then we just turn it off. So the drone actually stays exactly where it is. It's just depowered. And the shot will hopefully sail past it. Like so. We power it back on. And shenanigans shall ensue. Okay, let's mind control the pilot. Again, we'll draw 2 crew for that. This is a tactic I've watch Scott Onesie Wilson pull endless amounts of times. If you want to know how to get alternative crew kills, I highly recommend his channel. In fact, let me go ahead and do host Scott Onesie Wilson. Fantastic FTL player, does no pause. Might actually not be doing as much FTL now. He has brand new internet, and I assume he's going to showcase as much awesome games as he can. Okay, so you boarded there. We're going to open up all our doors because we don't want the oxygen draining from this room. And so it now has drain from the entire ship. Okay, go ahead, turn the hack back on. Gonna hack, we're going to dodge the missile. Let's actually fire this at their weapon systems to make sure it goes up. This is a 2, right? Oh no, it's a 1. Okay, so it can't even shoot our shots. So that's going to strip their shields. We're going to put 4 damage into here, make sure that stays offline, and then 2 into here. So many good fires. Alright, we got the repair. It's nice. Let's close the doors. Might as well power the battery, because why not? Okay, gonna want to shoot the med bay here. Take that offline. Oh, that started another fire, so we'll let them take a bunch of damage trying to put that fire out. I do appreciate the fact that he keeps boarding into 4-person rooms. Makes dealing with them so much easier. Continue letting them have a very bad time. So again, I'm gonna have to wait until he actually settles on a room. There we go. "43 scrap. Contact that Federation ship. Thank you for saving us. The ship's transporting Federation civilians on the run from the rebellion. We don't have much equipment for fighting ourselves. I don't have much to offer, but I can inform you of a hidden Federation base nearby. Perhaps you can assist us." Oh, no double rewards. That's weak. We ran out of room in the sector, so we don't get the quest. Alright, I do actually need level 2 oxygen for the flagship fight in case that gets hacked. Might as well get that online right now. And go ahead and just get level 2 doors. That has some function. It slows down how fast fires spread, as well as how fast boarders are able to move throughout the ship. Let's go ahead and put ELAD in the battery now. Ooh, so apparently there's actually a bit of an exploit in the game. Yeah, 20, where if we save the game, sort of, we quit and we came back in, we actually could get a double reward when the fire burns down this ship. We're not going to do that. Let's go ahead and take this jump, and then hit the exit. Nothing. Disappointing. I'm really curious how much our scrap is going to be for this. Greetings. Welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we will let you continue on our way. No thank you. I will reject your offer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a decent amount of crew and a clone bay. Unfortunately, they have mind control. Okay, well, so we're not going to counter the mind control here. We have level 2 sensors. The Mantis won't break it through it before the mind control wears off. We want to use it ourselves to get sweet, sweet crew kills here. So what's nice about this tactic, 1 is you're typically shooting 3 crew members at once, and 2 is you're going to pretty much destroy their piloting so they won't have any evasion. With fires and breaches, this room is going to be awful for them to try to gain access to. Okay, we pulled the 2 Mantis. That's fine. And what's nice, it also only really requires like level 1 hacks. Okay, so again, We do the 4 shots, that's that, and then 1 at the clone bay. Get the mantis to help with the repairs, the only way they learn. Alright, let's try and shoot. Do I wait? Do I think they can fix this in time to get crew back? Question is, I don't want to deal like too much damage to their hull. I suppose I got to damage to it at some point. Alright, so just dealt 2 damage. Cancel the... Oh wow, they just got that back online immediately. That's gross. Again, I'm just going to ignore that mind control, use my own. Oh, I'll turn off my hacking, that's fine. Are you going to... Oh no, it's 1v2. That's... Oh, now they're doing repairs in there. Okay, got another crew kill. Keep fighting. We're down to 2 crew. 98 health and 33 health. All right. Not really in danger from their weapon system, so gonna make this last. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Thank you for the host. Okay, so yeah, you keep doing that. That's fine. Let's go ahead and 33 health. We'll mind control the NG. Once again, they'll go in, deal with the NG. Oh, what's really nice, the Zoltan actually walking through the mind control took it offline for us. That was nice. I want to maximize the damage that they deal to each other before we intervene and shoot them. We can bring the hack online so they're both in the room in case it's not enough to get the crit kill that we wanted. Alright, didn't get the crew kill that we wanted there. How much health is the NG at? 54, so he does have to eat. It's gonna be close, isn't it? Oh no, we might get there. Don't accept surrender. Okay, just have to take the clone bay offline and hopefully we get there in time. Oh no, it's not enough. Or they don't have enough hull. That's unfortunate. Alright, 48 scrap. Okay, okay, so we're gonna dive now. Is there anything we... I was like, what do I need to improve on? Nothing. Okay. So we're just gonna save the cloak to deal with the ASB, just drop their weapon systems. We only get 1 fuel on anything we dive. Wow, that was... Let's count the weapons, shall we? So that's a flak 2, that's 3 power. That's a heavy 2, that's also 3 power. That's a halberd, which is also 3 power, and a basic laser. So that is a 9 powered weapon system there. Oh, I'm sorry, 3, 3, 3, 10 powered weapon system. Sure. Okay, so we're just gonna hack their shields and expose them as much as possible to our firepower, mind control the pilot, and then just hit him in the weapons as hard as we can. Okay, and the weapon systems are down. Let's go ahead and just do... Yeah, let's cloak. Come on, ASB. Oh, that's unfortunate. One of my cloak broke. No! Okay, so we're gonna do repairs. Go ahead, open the doors, get level 2 oxygen. So level 2 oxygen, open doors means that we completely undo the breach. We could run. I'm now angry at this ship, so I will destroy it, because that's how things work in the future. Alright, next sector, last stand. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning is? Who are you? Good God, what is that thing?" Well, it's our ship. We decided that we don't, want our typical kind of weak-willed, need a couple more scrap here, and decided to go full bore and take on this giant flagship. We explain our mission. Your explanation is met with cheers and hurrahs of total belief and happiness from among the officers. General Terzol of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests you're going to smash that thing. It's not really a risk, and you're going to save us all. We explain the weaknesses of the flagship, that we are totally stronger than the flagship. Tully responds, "It is settled. We'll wait here and cheer you on from the bleachers, and you go kill this flagship." GG's. So we get our 10 repairs, we get 10 fuel, super, super important. We do need to heal Charlie. Small log never gets old somehow. I like to change it up. It's nice when they, right, Bob, you are very much alive. Everyone's much alive. What? I don't... This, look at this ship. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Okay, so there's the base. There's some repair stations along the way. I don't really want repair stations. We like, don't actually need repair stations. Aw, boo. Empty jumps. That's not cool. Let's examine the station. Yes, 26 scrap in Sector 8. Let's get a buffer point in weapons. Oh, we actually get a fight. We're totally going to fight 3 power chip in this sector. Sure. What? So I assume you're going to board us with the rocks? No, human and a rock. Giant missile. We can cloak the missile. Should be fine for everything else. It's going to be tough killing the rock. I might just do an O2 hack here, because the rocks have just so much health, and the 2 NGs can do a ton of repairs. I'm seeing who's going to board us. We're just going to mind control the pilot, drop the evasion, do enough damage to take this, hopefully take this missile offline, and then they only do have level 2 oxygen. Okay. Okay, you're finding my mantis. We'll get the other mantis in there. Mind control you. Okay, my shot towards the weapon system missed. That's fine. Ooh, that's a firebomb. That's actually, so that's a little bit dangerous, because if that was actually a small bomb hit me in my cloaking, then I wouldn't be able to cloak this. That would have been sad and unfortunate. Okay, so this is the thing we need to cloak. Didn't take the missile system offline totally. Maybe our cloak gets back up in time if it decharged enough. We had double engines doing the repairs. Bit unfortunate. That's going to be a pretty quick repair. And unfortunately my hack's not up. Okay, their oxygen level's at 25%. Firebomb in the engines. Not too happy about that. Okay, let's do level 3 hack again. Wow. They send you a message, your ship is surprisingly well equipped. Take this and let us live. They're offering me 70 scrap and a defense drone Mark 1. Geez, that's a ton of scrap. I don't need scrap. I just want the destroy the ship, I think. I don't know. We'll get a bunch of scrap as well. Geez, that's a ton of scrap. 70 scrap, 70 scrap. I'm curious as exactly how much scrap we've got in this run. You know, I'll just take the... Do I want the 70? Was this a double mission reward? No, we're not going to accept surrender here. Okay, the NGs are toast. They will not be able to make it to the med bay in time. And what we can do is just mind control the rock. And then they can't be healed in the med bay. Alright, we got 52 scrap. Alright, wasn't a double reward. That's alright. That's okay. Yep, no, we're totally going to attack your ship. Okay, so that's just 2 heavy 2s and this chain. That's not too shabby. And a clone bay, so we're going to do the old 2 board. We'll kill them with the mantis. Mind control that pilot. They boarded in the med bay? Well, that's super kind of you. Mantis, 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 go. Mind control the pilot. 2 crew, go ahead, go up there. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's get that hack in. 2 damage to here. Alright, didn't get the kills, but fortunately we are dealing with a clone bay here, so they can't heal up. Oh, let's stop her. I totally thought they were going to do repairs. Let's pull up on the shots then. How much health are they at? They're at 9 health. I'm going to go ahead and just cloak that on principle. Okay, so I don't need too much to kill these last 2 crew here. Oh no, I got mind control back up. That'll work just fine. Okay, they're dead. Are you actually going to board us? Oh no, you're trying to get in there. Please get in there. That saves me from hull damage. Not accepting the surrender. Okay, we just have 1 more crew left to kill. Oh, cool. Let's turn off the hack, get them in that room, and then close the door. This actually has probably really low oxygen from all the fires. So they'll take damage, and then maybe we can get an O2 kill, or they'll just take fire damage. Also works. Six fuel, 78 scrap. Fantastic. Put everyone back. Close all the doors. Ship. I have 155 scrap. Buffer point, buffer point, buffer point. So we're really close. We need 100. Ooh, we need like 190 scrap. Close, maybe not that close. That is a lot of scrap to try and get to have a full. Okay, we're gonna hack their evasion. Shoot them a bunch in the weapons. Well, we'll see where their hack goes. Mind control. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand sometimes mind control. If you mind control opposing ships, mind control, it works. Sometimes it doesn't. I have no idea if actually depowering the system before they hack it does anything. Okay, so here's our 4 shots. Actually, we don't have to take down their weapon systems right away. We're gonna hack. That's going to take their piloting offline. That'll take one of their shields offline. Ooh, I must have missed. I must have hit a shield somehow, or I just poorly timed it. That's okay. I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world or anything, just, prolongs the fight a little bit. Alright, good fight. Are you gonna give me 190 scrap? You'll give me 40. I guess that's fair. They're almost at the base. 1, 2, 3. Okay. No missiles. Is there a boarding drone of some kind? No, they have defense. Okay, so we should get, again, gonna do the crew kill thing here again. Because it's so much fun. Chance of a max ship. We're close. I am trying. Oh, that I might need up. We just need to cloak this. I don't know, maybe if I didn't have the backup battery, like we'd have we'd be really close. Because that's 35 scrap plus 50 scrap. It would be near. Oh, they're sending the bot. Dang it. Let's just turn the battery on. Oh, you need battery for max ship? Oh, okay, fair enough. That's that sounds legit. Why is I like that the bot's actually trying to get out of there. He's like, there's no air. Dude, you don't breathe. I need to get out. Uh-huh. Alright, so you find a weapon system. Dang it. So unfortunately the crew kill gave us an item, so that really hurt our scrap reward there. We only got 28 scrap from that fight. Shame. Okay, I'm curious as to see what they're actually going to hack here. Unfortunately, so yeah, that time mind control totally worked. Wow, that is... Alright, of course, I was like, it's a level 3 mind control. I know, it's my mind control. I can't mind control them, so I'm just going to take out their evasion, I guess. Guess we don't get a crew kill here. We'll send in a distraction. Oh, I should really pay attention to the fact that they had a drone that could shoot that down. That's bad. Okay, now I can't hack right now because they have that the super shield up. Okay, super shield down. Let's pay attention this time to our actual hack. Which is weird, because these things are, like, terrible for actually shooting down almost anything. It's really tough when I can't actually see. Okay, there we go. Just need the one hack, I think. One power hack for the evasion. So the reason we do engines instead of piloting here, again, I can't do my mind control thing, is if they try to run away, we lock the pilot in there, and that lets them charge the FTL if there's damage. And this way, if the pilot wants to do repairs, they actually have to leave the room. We're actually only going to get like 4 damage in. Do I take shields down? We're just going to shoot them in piloting again, and hopefully it's real likelihood it's going to start a fire. Going to be tough for them to do repairs, keep their evasion low. Yeah, see, there's the mind control working again. Wow, this time I don't know why it does that. Oh, they just got that repair done in time. Okay, I do want to cloak the bomb. Gonna hack their evasion. We're gonna try again. This bot just repairs things too fast. And without having the mind control, it is proving difficult. I don't think we can actually like take damage. I kind of want my hack back online, and that I absolutely want my hack back online. We're not even being cute in this fight. It is like taking a while. Don't quite go in there yet. Now you guys can. This is a lot of defense. I mean, this is essentially like a 5 shielded ship here. Oh, that's a pretty good fire. It's taking so long. I know, so what I probably should have done, and not probably, I definitely should have done, I should have just gone for a shield hack there and gotten 4 shots off their shields. That would have been advisable. Oh, they pull their pilot. That's cool. Alright, well, we got there in the end. Only 27 scrap. Not an amazing fight. Okay, that's taking over. It's possible we might get those 2 jumps. Maybe. Well, I mean, we'll try. Assuming the flagship fight goes okay. Let's go ahead and level 3 doors. So technically we'll actually get 40 scrap from fighting the flagship, so I just need 40 scrap from another fight. Maybe? Alright, here we go. So this is it, the Rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Okay, so they're going to cloak and then hack us right off the bat. We sort of see where they hack us, and then we'll go from there as far as like the plan on dealing with this ship. Okay, they hacked indoors. That's fantastic. We can just ignore that. So I want to hack their shields and sort of draw all their crew into their shields, hit it with some heavy lasers to start fires. Though, do want to also take down their missile system as well. Lots of things we want to do. but this has less to... They only have level 2 engines in phase 1 of the flagship fight. All their weapons are 3 powered, and I didn't know, but they actually operate like the artillery beam, so they actually charge faster if all 3 systems are like if they're not damaged. So damaging the systems does in fact slow their fire rate. Okay, battery on. Maximize this. We want the mind control. Really lower that evasion here. Okay, we cloak the first volley of missiles. Okay, mind control you, and they can't get in there, so their evasion is like 15%. So that should take care of you, and that should take care of the shields. Wow, they got double evasions over there. That's a bit unfortunate. So they'll get cloak. Hopefully that slows down their missiles enough, though. Maybe we can actually get our cloak back in time. Also wanted to like try and kill crew, so now it's nice that they're all, you know, in this one area here. Cool, that's a triple kill. Okay, so yeah, so damaging the missile system did allow us our cloak to come back on time. Okay, so hopefully get another volley in there. It's unlikely we'll actually get a kill though. It's greedy to worry about like mind controlling here and getting more crew kills. I have Mantis to deal with it. 35, 34. Okay. That's fine, we just get a kill. Okay, 21 scrap. Are these jumps up? Oh, you're just a store. Wait, that's a store. I have fire suppression and a whole missile to sell. Let's go to the store. What's up, store? Flak 2. Jeez, that's those are some weapons. No, can't. Don't think we get enough time for that today. Oh no, I'm 45 scrap short? No! No, the ship is gone too. The dream is dead. I had to take the ship and then go to the store. I didn't know. Man, that's super disappointing. I'm sorry. The reverse could have also happened too, where I wouldn't have been able to sell off my stuff. I would have no way of knowing which these jumps they would take away from us. Alright, well, let's go back to the base. Prepare to face this flagship again. Right, chase down the flagship. Technically we didn't chase it down, but we did move, so I can't say we stayed right where we were, but kind of. It is heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate it has redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Okay, so we have some crew still remaining here. We're going to do the single power drone, or hack. Take this offline. Okay, that fired. Turn it off. Go ahead, turn the battery on. This is all good. Get that hack in, and we're boarded. Okay, probably shouldn't let a single NG try and fight that. Let's open up all the doors, mitigate that breach again. Actually, I have some power left over. We'll get level 2 oxygen. Even more so. Go Mantis. NG's here, and another Mantis there. Deal with the border. Okay, that's good enough. We can go ahead and mind control you. I do want to take this missile system off, and that allows us to cloak the drone phase. Cool, got the double fires there. Ooh, oh, I can't actually turn off the hacking to let them in, even though they're stunned. That's okay. Okay, here comes the drone surge. I didn't get the crew kill. They just eked out of there in time. Okay, let's go ahead. Cloak early. Okay, they're all really having a bad time right now. Can I just basic laser that person? Oh no, their shields are about to come back online. Okay, so the shields are now offline. I think we're gonna kill some crew here. Okay, that's most of the crew. I'm gonna open up actually the hack. They'll come in and then we'll close the hack. And they can have a fun time playing in the fire. They can't do anything. Drone surge came a little bit early. That's a touch unfortunate. Let's see. Most of it's beam drones, though, so that's actually good for us. I kind of want one of them to live. It's ideal that one of them lives that has lower evasion in Phase 3. Come on, don't actually hit me here. Don't be scum. Look at my evasion. It's ridiculous. Okay, that's the last crew kill. Wait for the animation to complete just to be sure. Cloak under the rest of this. Save the mantis. Okay. $24 scrap. That's what I was short. 24 scrap short of the dream. It's going to be really hard to actually, you know, not get hit because during the Phase 3 here. I'll go ahead and like cloak the missiles versus the projectiles. And risk. Well, no, I guess I could do a double cloak. Let's double cloak. So we'll do a level 2 cloak. And maybe that will buy us enough times that we don't take damage. Let's go ahead and chase down this flagship. Alright, so you're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to a teleport as well as kind of super weapon. So if we had killed off the crew, the AI takes over, and as I said, with automated ships, all the systems then become manned. So this way, piloting is only manned by one crew member. I mean, you're mind-controlling sensors person. Do I care? If I ignore this while they beat on the system, they shouldn't be able to do 3 system damage. It may allow us to mind control them for an additional lowering of evasion. We'll just distract just a little bit just to be on the safe side. I really need to like not have dot evasions. Come. Wow. Okay. Sure, just dodge the first every projectile. Why not? Four, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they just dodge first 7 shots. Okay, so hopefully this should last the length of the surge. barely. Okay, well, those shots actually hit. Well, yeah, because they had 100% evasion for the 7 shots, I mean, now it's just up to RNG whether we actually get to evade them again. That's super unfortunate. Sure, we get triple hit with 45% evasion. That's super fair game, you know. And, so that caused a breach, and the other ones caused a fire. Man, come on, FTL. That's ridiculous. I mean, we're still gonna win, but that's... Oh, I for some reason thought I didn't hack there, and yeah, that's okay. Okay, I need to take a breath for a second here, even I don't want to throw this, perhaps. Because I just did a single power hack here. Okay, gonna vent the med bay. I don't... Who cares about damage? It's already been sustained. I need to put this fire out. I cannot use this NG, though, to do so. Should be fine now. Okay, we just cloak. Alright, well, we won. Wow, that's so disappointing. Almost get the complete, you know, upgraded ship off by just 24 scrap. And then it just has 100% evasion for our first 7 shots. So that I can't... Like, just... If a few more shots hit, I would have hacked their missiles, and then we could have been fine. And not taking any damage. Get the flawless flagship to boot. Could have been quite the run. Still feel really good about that run, though. Let's see what the score is. 66-75. Yeah, we destroyed only 50 ships and 103 jumps. That's kind of average amount of jumps. Slightly above average ships, but 2,400 scrap is... That's a ridiculous amount of scrap. That should be my best score for that ship. Yeah, quite handily. So that was a really good run. I mean, any run where you're, like I said, you pretty much have a completely maxed out ship. Just a little bit, you can't complain about RNG when you have like a disgusting build like this, I guess. But